It is on.
I know yours is.
Guys, can you hear me?
¿Qué pasa?
Salutations.
Oh, great. Mic is
What
working.
temperature is it there?
It is 19 degrees.
Yep, fuck you.
You want to convert that to American, please?
Let me Google that for you.
I can Google it too. Hey Google, what is 19 degrees in Celsius converted to Fahrenheit? 37. That's not bad.
Yeah, fuck you.
37. No,
You can't even get
37.
snow right now.
66.2.
Yeah, that's more like it.
66.2.
Yeah, that sounds great. That sounds lovely as fuck.
Beats the fuck out of 3.
That sounds like the best temperature it can be all year.
Right?
Also, Gump, did you get a trim?
Just up top. Haven't done the beard yet.
No.
Yeah. You
Why
said you
do
were
I...
starting the stream, but I don't see.
It's on.
Mm,
Do I have time to make something for myself
Oh,
before we
we're waiting
start?
on Lucky yet. How do the pipes freeze in Texas?
it's 12 degrees, that's how. And they don't have any fucking insulation
They
in
need
anything
Insert
ever.
insert Texas Power Grid joke here.
3 years
Yes.
ago didn't teach them. 2 years ago.
No, no. And so the grid either fails because it's too hot or it's too cold. They never learn anything.
Insulate your shit.
Nah, fuck that. Why bother? It's just easier for her to fix it once it's broken.
Keeps the economy going.
Exactly. I shared the link to Facebook to see if anybody watches. I'm doing my part. Make us internet famous. So I don't have to go to fucking work anymore.
That'd be cool, right?
I mean, even if I could just go back to part time and supplement my income from this, like I'm not looking to retire off this. Just, you know, work 3 days a week. Fuck it.
You know, all we're asking for each is like $5,000 a month.
I mean, I'd be happy with two.
We don't need to be making critical role levels of money, but a little something something would be nice.
Ooh, I wonder. You know what I should start doing is I should use my Prime membership to subscribe to your channel on Twitch. So every month, $5 plus whatever minus whatever fee Twitch takes.
Yeah, right. Minus the fee that Twitch takes.
But it would be something.
Make our first bit of money. Yeah. I don't think that counts.
Why wouldn't it?
Because then you're paying yourself minus taxes and Twitch fee.
Yeah, but it's a free thing from Amazon, so I'm not paying anything.
Oh. Oh. So then it's free money. And we'll divide that up and get 50 cents each. If everybody does it, I don't know who has Amazon Prime here, but
Oh, I do.
there we go. So we're up to $1 each a month.
And it's something that you don't report to the IRS. That's awesome.
I think at some point you do.
$1 is not it though.
No, $1 not it. It's
I
$12 a
think
year.
you're not sure how the US GAAP works specifically on that, but at some point your income is so irrelevant that they don't care. So
Yeah, in the downward fashion, yes.
yes,
It's below. Oh, what? $400 a year? No. You can make deposits of $9,000 and not be questioned about it.
But you withdraw $600 and they want to know fucking everything.
Really? Because I withdrew 10 G's and the bank didn't bat
It
an
was
eye.
it was passed last year. Any withdrawal of greater than $600 immediately goes to the IRS.
Yeah.
So that's why a lot
Hmm.
of gun stores are looking at selling candy bars for $500 and then giving the gun away for free.
Ah, so you buy 5 candy bars and get a gun.
Yeah.
And some change.
and then you have to eat the candy bars there, so you can't return them and get the revenue back.
Oh, sure.
Loopholes. Got to
Mm.
manipulate the system.
Honestly, it makes sense,
It really does.
especially with what's happening in Canada right now.
For Canada.
Fuck Canada. Fuck
Fuck
Canada.
Canada. What? Yeah, no, I do like their euthanasia policy.
Doesn't Ohio have assisted suicide though?
No, well, in Canada, it's like, how to put this? They're aggressively pro euthanasia.
Oh, well, yeah. So much so that veterans in Canada approach the VA. Hey, I'm depressed and I need help. Well, we could pay you to kill yourself.
Yep, that right there.
And
Like,
I'm
if
like,
What?
yeah,
yes,
no shit. That's
that
a thing in
that
Canada now.
that's their easier solution. We'll just pay you to kill yourself instead of actually helping you.
Yep,
Wow.
and
Yep,
it can be used down to the age of 14, I think it is. It's not just for veterans, they're opening it up. So a 14-year-old who is depressed can kill themselves, and on one hand I'm like, ethically I don't align with this, but I am kind of sick of all these 14-year-old cringe lords. So
that grow up to be 16-year-olds and think they can vote.
Hey, you know what? I was cringe at that age. Let us have our cringe.
what do you mean at that age? Welcome to the party, Shell.
Yes.
And what is Shell or Lucky define as cringe out of curiosity? Just so I can compare and contrast.
No comment.
For me, being cringe, you have to either be willfully ignorant or completely. You have to effectively be the opposite of self-aware.
See, I almost define it other direction.
Which direction is that?
Too self-aware. Just, we will have this discussion offline.
Yeah, that's fair.
to
Okay,
have
because I get the feeling this is going to go political real quick.
No, it's not political. It's
Yeah,
my
it's fine.
bullshit meter is very low today.
Well, it's a
So.
good. You're already making one man bleed. I mean, that's got to make you feel better, right?
No, he's like a little baby bode. If I leave, oh, here he is. Hi, sweetheart. If I'm out of his sight for any more than about, 3 or 4 seconds, he screams. He's. I love him with all my heart, but he is like a baby bone sometimes.
Yeah.
Well, if you have any Dom proclivities, now's the time. Mommy, change my stitches.
Yes, but I generally prefer for them to have a good time while that's happening. Han is just, put your puffy face, put your puffy face on camera.
Put your puffy face on camera.
Edric steps in. What?
He is refusing.
Of
But his
course.
face
I
is
wanna
puffy.
I want to see. Come on.
I'm sure it is puffy.
How many did he have removed?
The surgery.
3.
boy, it
One
is
of them is
windy out here.
lodged so far up into his brain that they couldn't get it out without messing with his sinuses.
Have they tried going through the ass?
I mean, that's where his brain is located, but I'm not sure about his teeth.
Speaking of going into the ass, is a fun note. 1 in 100 women has a condition in which the vaginal wall is connected to effectively the anal wall, which means they can actually get pregnant through anal sex.
Yeah, and that leads to a host of other complications. There was a fascinating scientist up in like Massachusetts who ran a house. That's another discussion.
Yeah.
Put it in not safe for stream.
Holy shit, Mother
No.
Nature, can you fuck off? Let me have my cancer.
Anyway, I put a picture of my husband's swollen face.
Yeah, it is pretty
And I
swollen.
exposed him to the internet.
Oh yeah.
I'll take a look momentarily once I'm done being a masochist.
Mhm.
The trees are yelling at me.
The wind is yelling at you. Wait till the trees start exploding.
Oh
I
yeah,
don't think Putin's there
good
yet.
times.
Oof.
Shit, wait till the trees start speaking Vietnamese.
Vietnamese, yeah.
Agent Orange, motherfucker.
Lave Dong Jar. Oh shit, here we go. Where does Gump live again? Michigan?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, right next door, dude.
Yeah. You've got all the guns.
I got enough.
I mean, you've got Toby, so
Toby's
you're
not going to
fine.
defend me from fucking anything unless the enemy army is made of crickets.
Okay, but like, if I broke into your house and I saw your menagerie and Toby was just sitting out, I'd be pretty intimidated. Well, no, I'd like to pet all of them, but the average person would be intimidated.
What happened last time?
Nothing good.
Nothing.
Nothing productive.
I think there were some interesting events.
There were cards drawn, and it was problematic.
It was so long ago, I don't remember.
It was a
What?
week and a half.
Did you not listen to the stream?
Yeah, right.
You
gotta-
really need to, you really need to do that neurophysiological assessment, Pink.
I do.
If you can't
I thought-
remember a week and a half ago,
I thought my memory was bad.
watch the YouTube clips.
Clips.
Well,
It's a whole video, not a clip.
From
Well,
Jarrett's
yeah.
perspective, Sika outed herself as sleeping with him to get poisoned to kill somebody, and in the process also is deciding that she has to go kill Oriolin, or potentially
Uh-oh.
not kill Orion. Maybe it's a sign that she can come home. Edris decided that she has to kill Oriolin, and that message was entirely for her.
She's the chosen
Uh,
one.
She's the chosen one of Shar, as if Shar would ever have chosen ones. They took turns pulling cards, which fucked basically nobody over except for everybody, because the very last card that got pulled, an angel descended from on high and accused the individuals in our group wrongfully and slanderously in the loudest possible voice of multiple murders.
What do you mean slanderously?
Which were all
Slanderous.
true. In order
No,
for it to be
that there's
slander, it must not be true, so.
yeah, well, he didn't prove anything in the court of law, so it's slander. Innocent until proven guilty. So the party wisely, with all of their experience up until that point, decided before he was even done talking to start packing the coach and leave. Because they know how this shit goes. They started departing. There's some amount of tension surrounding who's going to be doing what and going where. We know Sika is going to be running off towards the 8
Rocky
Mile.
Commons.
Yeah, 8 Mile. Edris is going to 8 Mile, and there was discussion on who's going to be going with who. And as the party convened later, it does appear that Edris and Sika will be going alone to 8 Mile. Edris is butthurt, and yeah, that's pretty much
Idris
it.
got naked.
There's so much
yeah.
more.
Well, someone else has got to fill me in. This is just Jarek's perspective on the
yeah.
situation.
Adris, Nurs.
I have nothing to comment.
Oh, you had a
Unless you're
beautiful little
referring-
piece
Unless you're referring to what transpired in RP.
that I might be.
Uh-huh.
I have a few things to say about that, yeah.
Well, so like Avi, Edric and Nurs just doing what Edric and Nurs do, going to take baths together because that's what we did before. So totally normal stuff, just bath talk.
Yeah.
Nerys pointed a loaded crossbow at a naked Adris.
So
Well.
totally normal stuff.
For Nurs, this is 100% normal.
Well,
Mhm.
it is and it isn't because he's never actually acted on his words towards the party yet, and this was the first step. So that was out of character.
Not
Fair.
necessarily.
Not necessarily, this could be character development.
Vampires don't develop.
Yeah, they do.
What's the opposite of development?
Regression.
Character development doesn't have to be in a good path.
Exactly.
Fair, fair.
Character
Vampires trend
growth would be a good
negatively.
thing.
Vampires trend negatively.
Growth? Nurs? No, he's staying that size. Not growing.
He was taller as a dwarf, but only by a little.
Vampires are the Twitter of social medias. It
Are
all
they
goes
dying?
downhill over time.
Hmm.
Given enough time,
Wow,
everything
what
approaches
what an
zero.
edgy joke.
I thought
Inaccurate.
that was just topical. I didn't even know that was edgy.
hmm You guys had a nice little heartfelt discussion in the stream. Well, Adris in the stream and Nurs not so.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure that Nurs would dissolve if he were in the stream, so.
Let's test it out.
Nurs has.
I know what'll happen.
Yeah. Adris is very, very butthurt from all of this chatting with Jarek, with Nurs, especially with Nurs. And nobody knows, but she has 2 wishes on her hand, or on the magic dagger. And she's gonna use them for something else.
For her own selfish gains.
Yeah. Not selfish. She needs to atone.
Yeah. Atone. Sure. Yeah, you had a little run-in with a genie. Not a genie,
Yeah.
and not a djinn.
Yeah.
Incompetent little fucker. Couldn't give me a sword of wishes, so I had to settle for a luck blade, but
Oh, God forbid.
yeah, God forbid.
And I take it you've looked up the stats on that. Okay.
I did. I rolled 3 on the d4, so 2 wishes. And it's a +1 dagger for all effects.
It's so much more than that.
Isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, also +1 to saving
Saving
throws, I think.
throws.
Yeah,
And the lucky feet once per day.
lucky
Yeah,
feet
it's
once
a
per day.
very strong magical item.
Yeah. She is dead set on one of its characteristics only. The rest.
True to her.
Hmm.
During our conversation, Adris mentioned that she couldn't believe that I was still around, to which said that I'm still around and you guys haven't left me. So, who's the bad guy here?
But it boils down to being the same question. Like, why are you here? Well, I'm here because you haven't left me. Or why haven't you left? Because you haven't left me. So it's like we're going in circles.
I finally found out who Hanika was, though, so that was good.
Yeah, and you made no further mention of her, which I appreciate as Adris's player.
Because the backstory ends at the name.
Yeah. No, it doesn't. But
And we all know how well Pink is at uh, thinking on his feet.
hey, I take that personally.
Okay.
Exploit that all the time. You're welcome.
Uh-huh.
So Adris and Nurs arrive back at camp. My Pikachu's tail broke off. It's okay.
He didn't need a tail anyway.
I mean, he's Swolkachu.
Jesus, he is. Okay.
I'm
That
gonna.
boy.
Swole as ball. That is way too swole for.
I need to
Okay.
print him bigger. Probably work on
Swole
that tomorrow,
maker.
maybe.
You need to print those dough trios I sent you.
I'll have to look that back up.
Shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit.
Hmm?
So Nurs and Adris return to the cart. Adris being cleaned of blood. Nurs, did you clean yourself of blood at all?
Fuck no.
Okay.
I assume he licked himself like a cat.
Is that Lego Star Wars?
It looks.
My husband's.
What?
Did you break it?
Put it back together.
Put it up. We can help.
Oh, I already got it. This one's a little ATST, I think. And
Yes.
then we got this big old toad one.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and I like
Please
to mess with it.
Don't drop it.
Or two. Whatever. It's Lego. You can put it back together.
Your
That would
life,
be an
live how you
instant.
wish.
It hurts the
That would
soul
be a divorce.
to drop it.
Oh,
He's
And
high.
there's a
Just tell
Speedo.
him he did it.
But not a bad point,
he's
actually.
not that high. There
A
was a
man can-
time that I might have been under the influence of mind-altering drugs, and for some reason, those individuals around me willingly and knowingly let me set up my PlayStation. I like had it in a bag and I had to like hook it all up. I woke up in the morning. I'm like, I can't believe you let me do this fucking shit. I could have broke this, but I was so careful. It was terrifying.
Yeah.
But yeah, Adris and Nurs, obviously due to the height difference, never saw eye to eye to begin with, and certainly don't anymore. For sure.
Still do not. In the river, you were seeing a little eye to eye. Or in the stream.
Sure.
There was a loaded crossbow between us, so I don't think it was eye to eye.
More of a bullet point conversation, really.
Yeah.
I had the high ground. That's all that mattered
Oh.
in the moment.
Yeah.
I now need to make a joke. I'll save it for later.
Do it.
No, it doesn't make sense in this context. I will use it in context.
Don't announce that you have a joke.
Adris has to.
And then not.
She has to
But you're
save
just-
all her jokes for cutting words and whatnot.
That is true.
She's over here scheduling punchlines.
I'll
Playing
say
Bard
this
is
and
really,
then I'll say this.
playing Bard is really difficult when you're not that
Party.
introspective or bardy. Yeah, that's I guess the best way to put it. I am a wizard at heart.
Social lubricant pink.
Only a stupid one with poor memory. Yeah, what do you think I'm doing right now?
Getting sexual lubricant?
No,
Because you're about to get
Here is-
fucked.
here is a lubricant.
By Nurs and his crossbow.
But are we alone still, or are we back?
I mean, I'm assuming you guys made it back to camp.
Yeah, I imagine we're back to camp. At which point I would start cooking that bird.
Yes,
It's an
the rock
awkward way
goblin.
back. Silent conversation, or no conversation then, just silent walk back.
Mhm.
I mean,
Awkward.
if Adris wants to talk, we could talk, but I mean, Nurs feels like he got his point across.
Why don't you leave on your own?
Well, because although I'm bad at it, I like manipulating you guys and sticking around and satisfying my needs.
Like it did with Grandma before, that she fed you.
Mm, I mean, it was definitely beneficial, and it saved me from becoming what I am now, which was not something I had ever sought myself to become, which is a monster. But yeah, the fact that she was willing to go along with it, that was great. Didn't expect her to.
Well, I guess it's a masterful manipulation on your end then.
I wouldn't go that far. She's feeble and old.
Not anymore.
I mean, look at me. All I have to do is just put on the puppy dog face, and mostly anybody will do anything for a small person.
The thing in there is
Psychologically, you can.
nobody believes in the puppy dog eyes.
Maybe
I'm
anymore.
sure the tiefling was giving lots of puppy dog eyes before Grandma crushed it.
as an incorporeal voice.
Mm.
When you use, well, you know the story of the boy who cried wolf? This is it, but cute and with you, so it makes less sense, but it's the same moral, I think.
I don't disagree. Eventually, it'll wear off, and then either I get killed, or I kill those that don't believe me, or we part ways before the killing begins.
Okay, so my question is, are you forcing the rest of the group or those who remain to kill you, or are you leaving before you force them to do that?
Well, I still hope that Sika's the one to kill me, so I'll ride this out until then.
See, she's leaving. Probably not coming back.
Well, you died and came back, so somebody that's living probably could come back too.
I don't think that's how it works. And I don't mean I'm not coming back because of death, or though it's a possibility for her. It's a very large possibility for her. But I think she has family issues to take care of,
That
and
may be true.
she'll stay there.
Maybe forever, who knows? At some point, though, I'm sure her curiosity will get the better of her, and she will hunt me down, which I will embrace.
Well, it's not like it's going to be my problem for much longer. And for much longer, I say maybe the end of the day, tomorrow. Not sure what we're doing exactly, but
The two of you?
yeah, I know I don't have money, and I don't think she has money, so I mean, as I said, I may have to play something, tell a story, or something like that.
Well, as I stated, you might not have to do that if you just wish to move quickly.
Why
Well,
or how?
Sika can take care of herself. She's learned to hunt and become quite adept at surviving in tents. The two of you can move quickly and not interfere with any small village. That way, you don't need to pay for anything.
But
Everything that you need is provided by the land.
we still need to eat, though,
She can
and I don't.
hunt and cook. The cooking, yeah, well, you don't know, but she's better at hunting than she is cooking.
All I remember is was it a rabbit tossed into the fire with skin, fur, and all? No, it was a cat. A cat that she was
Yeah.
supposed to keep as a pet. Yeah.
Nothing prestidigitation.
Adris wouldn't remember that.
Think
Yeah,
does.
Idris wouldn't. Yeah,
Adrian's had little uh
Very
like
little
contact.
less than
interaction.
24 hours,
Less than 24 hours.
maybe
Oh,
36 at most.
yeah, less
Not
than 2 days.
even that. I think it was like 8 hours.
We met Sika, we went to bed, we went to go kill Kendra and Martha, and you died.
Basically, yeah.
So 12 hours max.
Yeah.
And then you met her again
Well,
at the fair and drove out here a day away. It's like 24, 36 hours.
is it a day or was it 1 hour away? I thought it was like 1 hour.
Party?
I don't know.
I do not remember.
I think
Decide.
Well, how
Grandma was.
far? As far and as fast as we could.
I think Grandma was the
We
one
traveled
driving here.
about 4 hours.
Okay, she said it.
Okay. So a little bit on the south side of town then.
I
Sure.
Yeah.
halfway between Nose's burial site and Korkom.
That's way more than a little more than 4 hours.
That's a
And
Yeah.
that's
few
Okay.
also
days.
east.
Whatever. Y'all's decision.
Well, there's what I mean
Yes.
is by all of this. Do you really care anything about any of them? Joe, make them kill you. Pretty sure
Don't
they
make
can.
them kill me. I mean, you were willing to kill me before. I imagine they're willing to kill me again. So it wouldn't be making them do anything.
Are you
He doesn't
making
even
them?
have to ask very nice.
Are you making them kill you?
No, that's not the intent.
So what is the intent? What do you want? This is what I haven't understood until now. Like, oh, you have these. Oh, you want to make a lair. I remember how you were infatuated with Ibn's house,
Well,
and
yeah. I mean, if you're going to live forever, you might as well start a life doing it, right?
yeah, sure. But the way you're acting, you're not gonna see the end of the week before Grandma strangles you, breaks your
Sure,
neck.
I understand that now, but in the very beginning when all this started, I easily could have. But now I cannot.
So you're just going to sit here and wait to die?
I mean, I'm not waiting to die.
What are you waiting
Like
for then?
you eventually will. What am I waiting for? I'm waiting for the next best thing, I guess.
Hmm.
But even that will be stripped away from me soon.
Well, considering my lifespan, I still think I have the better odds of outliving you.
You want to bet on it?
Sure, I have absolutely nothing on me, so
Touche. We'll think of something.
I'll send you a message when I come across some money.
Oh, it doesn't have to be monetary.
Oh,
Yeah, it could be a favor, could be humiliation.
The crossbow for the sword.
humiliation. Want me to pop your
Y'all are
cherry?
ignoring the very, very obvious chip that can be exchanged between these two.
Just offered.
I don't have any interest in that. Thank
See,
you.
Sure.
that's the humiliation aspect of it.
They both
Oh
lose.
God. Are you having a good time? No, not really.
Are
Are
you?
you?
No.
This is the worst 20 seconds of my life.
If you play it vanilla, no one's gonna have a. You know what? No.
Down, shell, down. Whoops.
Um,
Well,
Whip would just make it go up.
what happens if you
Mm,
get to Rocky Commons and you're not able to kill Orulin?
well, the intent is not to die trying this time.
Well, history and you.
I know, I know. I'm not gonna be that reckless, I think. I can grow a little bit, maybe not charge into a room, maybe knock first,
Hmm.
but
Hello, my name is Idris, and I've come to kill you.
not like that. But I have other things to live for now, so maybe after Rocky Commons, I'll get my shit kicked in, punched a bit, broken nose and whatnot, and maybe change this a little bit so I can live in court or somewhere around Groton,
Hmm.
just so I don't get recognized, you know.
Sure. And let's say you fail and you come back again. And you somehow have the ability to reach out to Jarek or I. Are
I
you going to
still,
try that again?
I've always been able to reach out, and I will always be able to reach out. I just haven't reached out to you. I've talked to Jarek.
But I can't reach out to people. How do you know you'll always be able to?
I can, and unless you're dead, which is more likely in the short term, well, then you can't answer, but I think Jarek is the safer bet to reaching out.
Yeah, he's got a pretty long life ahead of him, huh?
Longer than yours, the way you're acting.
Yeah. It's a shame, really, that self preservation is kicked in while mine is faded.
I don't know. Yours is fading, that's for sure.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't call this self-preservation. I'd call it debts to be paid and loyalties to be called upon. That's what I would put it.
Mm. It surprises me that you think that loyalty and debts are something that last forever, despite the fact that you died.
When they are real nerves, they can last for an eternity.
I don't see why you think that.
Well, I don't think you've ever loved anyone beside yourself, so that's why.
Oof, shots fired.
We're back to the me not caring about anything again. Have you ever
Well,
beat a dead horse?
I mean, we keep coming back to it, circling back, so that's why I don't understand
Yes,
what
he did. Right outside of
I did
what?
actually. Yeah,
That is true. Adris did beat a
Literally
dead
beat
horse.
a dead horse, actually. Yeah.
I
and
forgot about that.
and
So
I
did I. Good
literally
call.
and I
Nicely
literally
done.
beat a dead horse before. I beat the shit out of its head with a blunt sword, from what I remember, which is not efficient at all.
It was a mace. Oh, wait.
That was a blunt sword, I think.
The
It was a
reason
mace.
that I exclusively care about myself is it's less painful.
You have no idea how miserable you are and what could
Well,
have
I'm
been.
not. I think I'm doing
And
okay.
that's the sad part.
It'd be perfect for the Lady of Loss.
Yeah.
Good thing Torm got a hold of me first.
He says you can experience loss if you've never felt something, so I disagree on that. Yup.
I mean, I have felt loss just once, though.
Yeah, for a dead dog and rat.
Oh, thrice then.
All at once. There's one
Hmm.
event,
And
really.
he didn't really experience the loss in the moment,
Yeah.
so much
He
as
got
3 years later.
piece it together. Yeah, piece it together 2 years later.
Well, I mean, good luck with the Orulin thing.
Hmm.
Uh, but beyond that, I don't really have much else on the subject.
Well, if everything goes according to plan, I'll reach out to you in about 50 years.
50 years?
Yeah,
It's a long time to wait, but
it's not.
I guess I will.
Hmm.
You guys should send letters to each other. Pen pals.
Bitch, I have sending.
You could call him every night then.
And waste the spell every night? No. He's not gonna answer.
It's almost like we have a communication coin that we could find the second half to.
Turk keeps working
That's
on that, but never does it
not
on.
with any of us, so don't lay that on us.
No, that's all Jarek. He's failed thus far to figure that one out.
Yeah.
And I mean, it would be on par for Adris to waste spells because Edric did all the time.
Oh yeah. Okay, fine. Maybe I'll call you in 6 months to see if you're still alive. Just a quick
Six
checkup.
months, that's a lot closer than 50 years. I think I can stay alive for 6 months. 50 years though, that's a tall order. It makes my
Well,
timetable extremely short.
you're in terrible company for that. I haven't seen Gore do what he does, but just from looking at him, he's pretty scary. There's Grandma, which could go either way, and there the Then there's that red cow that you're with now. So many
She's
options.
she has her qualities to her. She's taught me to use my head more than my crossbow, and I think I have used my head more than my crossbow since she's been around.
I disagree. The fact that your crossbow was pointed at me just a while ago.
Well, it was pointed at you so that you understood the severity to the conversation. And should you slip up, it wouldn't have been the end of it if you were to die.
She's done a shit job
I would
in
have done a
teaching.
shit job in killing you, or killing you would have done a shit job at teaching me what?
No, the red bitch has done a shit job in teaching you to use your head. That's what I mean.
Oh, well, I mean, I waited until you didn't have your little tin whistle or any of your armor, uh, and I was prepared, and you, it wouldn't have been much other than just like whoop, one pull of the trigger, and then it's just muscle memory after that, baby.
You assume too much.
Mm, to each their own, I suppose.
Hmm. Guess we'll never find out, for your sake.
Or yours.
Hmm.
I mean, maybe I'd be doing you a favor, right? Like you said.
No. If you kill me right now, I will come back and I will haunt you forever. That's a warning, actually.
Hmm.
And I guess both of us will be on this endless cycle of
Tit for
chasing
tat.
each other. Yeah, tit for
Talk
tat.
already.
It's not gonna work. Anyway, where's this camp? Have you? I don't remember. Do you know the way?
Yeah, it's literally just boop right over there.
Right
Okay,
over
let's
this
go.
hill. Oh, Shell, Zoria, Sika, Jarek.
How many more days does Grandma have Mushmouth?
2, 3.
2 more.
Fucking
Two,
hell.
three. Huh?
We are at the beginning of day number 2 out of 4.
Oh Lord. Oh Torm, I mean.
I like to say that whilst everything is going on and like there's a little moment of respite, Azurth is gone and he just comes back and like flies right up to Shell, lands in front of her, and kind of does like his little waddle to get closer and begins chirping at her. I'm not gonna chirp at you.
Shell will slowly squat down, punch herself down very small, and get as close to eye level with this thing as possible.
She'll try to chirp at it. Hmm. Azurth looks back at Zoria, or at the tent, looks back at Shell, and then he begins gagging, as if we're to vomit something. And out
Oh,
comes
owl pellets!
and out comes an entire mouse, just for you. It chirps again, hoots, takes a step back, and watches you.
Shell will get up and on the gullet. No
Well,
chewing, just a swallow.
that happened.
In the
It
way of the
seems
owls.
it seems pleased. It flies away to perch atop of Zoria's tent.
Fucking these noises.
And
Just a
then
little interaction because I saw owl vomit one of these days, and I thought of this.
Nurs and Adris make their way back to camp.
Is there already a fire?
Should be. Zoria puts one up every day with prestidigitation, so.
Then there's a
Yeah,
jump in the
It
cart.
can do that, yes. It can do that.
Little fire, and then you can build
Sure.
it into
Little
a bigger fire. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
sure.
you have to
The
build the
goblin-
logs in, but yeah.
The goblin has create bonfire.
Oh yeah, there's plenty of fire. Perfect. Well, then I'll start cooking this bird.
After you pluck the slightly chitinous feathers
Chitinous.
from it. What?
Chitin. Not chitin.
I said
H is silent.
chitinous.
Not a botanist.
And it's a made up bird.
But chitin is a thing.
Chitin. A
Feel
rock
free to
gobbler falls
explain.
out of the sky and hits Sika in the head.
Seeker will aggressively make Italian hands to the sky.
So Nurse prepares a bird.
To the best of my ability,
Mhm.
with the seasonings that are really dwindling.
Yeah, those have got to be getting a little low now.
A little might be an understatement.
Yeah.
Like maybe enough to make a decent, like, small meal. Now I'm trying to spread it.
Yeah.
It's
Just-
gonna be like,
Just a pinch of salt.
yeah, a little bit of. I think it was rosemary.
Mhm.
Not enough seasoning. Much like a LaCroix beverage.
Yeah.
It was just some water that was transported in a cargo ship with strawberries in the same bin.
Ale made while somebody screamed the name of a fruit in the distance.
Precisely.
That is LaCroix.
What are you over there doing?
Me?
Yes.
Aggressively Italian handing.
At what?
Yeah, but why?
Because I can.
Okay.
Mm.
So Nurse prepares this bird.
I actually have a thing.
Adris or Zoria?
Zoria has a thing.
Okay.
Um, she's gonna sit inside her tent. She's gonna cast Sending.
Two.
Benefactor.
Ugh.
We all know who this is.
Ravine.
Uh-huh.
Ravine Gold Scales. Ravine, are you aware of event in history where it rained blood? Has it happened recently? Or is correlated to something else? How are things?
Well, I can do some research and look into it, but to the best of my knowledge currently, no. I do not know of an event. Where? No, maybe you should not tell me. Um,
That
is
that
there,
that part that part was implicit, yeah, but
is there anything related to it?
she'll send another uh something.
Mhm.
Unclear. Maybe is strange coincidence. Unlikely to be correlated with anything. Just happened. And know where you need to know. How is the hunt going?
That I do not know. I keep my hands out of it. For, of course, plausible deniability. Um, but the way that the whole demonic invasion is going, perhaps, you know, weird shit just happens anyway. I heard the city sunk, or a town sunk into the ground.
He's a bit, um, well, I'm not gonna reply to that, but
Yeah.
he understands how sending works.
Mhm.
Okay, that was it for me.
Okay. Ravine gets a lot of people through his shop. He picks up on a lot of information.
That's why I ask.
Anybody else doing anything?
Yeah. No? Jarek? No?
Jared's just reading at this point. There's not a whole lot else for him to do.
Sure.
Psh,
I
psh.
mean,
Oh no, he
outside
does.
of
He doesn't need to do that anymore because now he's proficient with it.
he still does
Doesn't
that though.
need to, but he wants to.
Ah, fuck
He's
Jarek.
gotta work the new whip. You know, break it in.
Yeah, break the leather in. You don't want it to get stiff.
Mm-hmm.
Also, you
Ugh.
need to assert your dominance. Um, uh, no, outside of communicating if everybody was okay going in the same direction. I mean, I don't need to do anything for Gore because I mean he's fucking Gore. He's a bump on a log.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, once the nurse comes back, there might be something there.
Well, he's back. I mean, you guys presumably
Yes.
have the day or however long it takes you to decide on what the fuck to do.
I think we already have decided what we're gonna do. We're going to the castle.
But
It's
yeah,
this
that's what
little-
he wants to talk to nurse about to make sure nurse is on the same page.
Okay.
But yeah, he'd
Nurse
just
comes back.
saunter up to nurse. Any objection to going southwest?
Well, I mean, since any and all prospect of like legitimate work is probably gone forever at this point in our future endeavors, fuck it. What's the worst that could happen?
Death.
Eh,
Oh,
seen
I'm
worse.
sorry. I can never tell if these questions are rhetorical anymore.
At
Oh,
this
yeah.
point, always assume no, just because it'll be funny. And I need some joy in my life.
We'll head southwest for a bit and then try to circle back a month out, a month back.
I don't see why not. I think, unfortunately, it's going to be our livestock that are going to suffer the most, as we did not get libations or provisions for them.
I mean, they can graze, can't they? Do horses graze? We didn't have horses.
I'm
Yes,
gonna
they.
look around, and if I recall correctly, it's pretty fucking barren here, right?
Yeah, you've got a few trees around you, but it's a lot of field.
Field of grass, or is it packed dirt?
Plains.
I think they eat that shit. I think
I
we
think they.
paid for it in town too, and it's just here.
Why would we buy
Great.
it in town when it's just here?
I don't know, dude. I'm gonna save myself some money and just let them eat this shit. I think they'll eat it.
Can they eat it? We should probably figure. Does anybody know? Jerk will just turn. What do horses eat?
Can they eat this?
Anyone?
Yes, Sika.
Zord images in her
Yes.
tent, like, just what the
They
fuck
can
is
eat
that?
the grass. All right, sweet, dude. We got food for days.
And what does Zoria
We're
do?
just gonna let them graze.
Zora like pops her head out from her tent and says, "Yes, horses graze. They're grazing animals. Why?
Just
Well,
making sure I don't do the horse thing.
because I care about my animals, and I feel
Do
bad that I
you?
didn't get them no food.
What about
You're
Idris
willing.
and...
I'm not. Never mind. Closes the tent. Goes
Did
back in.
Idris hit him in the head with a rock on their walk?
What about Idris and Sika? Has that been... Are they running off?
Idris, Zika?
Well, a message was delivered. It needs to be answered.
If you message was delivered to who?
To Aegis, of course. What kind of question is that, Gump?
What?
Oh, I'm sorry.
The note.
Your wording of the or your use of the word
Oh, yeah.
message
Yeah, you had
confused
me
me.
thinking... Yeah, same. I thought you meant
Sorry.
messages in the spell.
Mm-hmm.
No.
I was like, wait,
Oh,
what?
okay, the spell message is one thing, the spell sending is another thing, and the note is another thing entirely, so.
Yeah, we caught up now.
Okay.
All right, so then you're going that way. She's presumably going with you. We're headed southwest. Can someone take the giant fuck with them, or...
I thought it was Shell's companion, really? Even though we found him in the middle of the street or the road. I know. Do you want to get rid of him?
Well, do I? I don't understand what the fuck's going on with tall, dark, and dumb.
He seems damaged. Sorry.
So he fits in.
Well, damaged in a non-useful way, maybe. His
You know what?
mind is a bit gone. I can get
And
rid of him for you if you want.
I'm not really concerned. So long as somebody owns him and has ownership of him, I don't care at this point.
Talk to
So we...
Shell. She might.
I'd rather not. So Southwest, you're going to Rocky Commons. Okay, so we're on the right page. We all know what we're doing. That's a first. Can't wait to see how that falls apart. I'm gonna go back to my book.
Zika, did you have
Uh,
something?
Zika will begin quietly raiding the carriage for supplies.
You know how you could just
Noticed you lasted a while on that ice cream, didn't you?
well, you know, fat boy's gonna be fat.
Okay, so Zika's quietly raiding the stagecoach for supplies.
If Aegis caught up to this, she would partake because she's also leaving and she has fuck all.
Mm-hmm.
Is Adris entering the cart?
I guess she's starting to peek inside and see me like she wants to go in.
That's not for you. You're not welcome in there.
Zika tosses something out the window.
Oh, I can't even go into the cart now. Okay. See?
Family
Camaraderie.
only.
Camaraderie. Loyalty. This is what I mean.
I'm loyal to those people that don't die around me. So far, that's been Sika and Jarek.
Church just reading a book as he casually throws something out.
Jarek,
Question.
can I have a word?
You just
With
had
Nerd or with Jarek?
Yes.
Jarek.
Yeah, sure. Jericho just doesn't even bother closing his book. He just walks over.
Into the bushes. Away from ears.
Are they gonna have bush sex?
What the
Bush
fuck?
sex.
I mean, they
I mean,
could.
I'm not against this, but it's a little awkward. Sure.
I mean, Jarek
Yeah.
passed
Shut
up the opportunity already. Adris offered him
And
once.
you know what I mean. Shut up.
Yeah, but it's so much fun here to pretend like I don't. You know, there's no gift in the world quite as potent as being underestimated. So what's going on?
I think you have a problem.
You're gonna
It's
need to
called,
be a lot more specific.
it's called Nurse. He
Why
pointed
is
a
Nurse a problem?
crossbow at me whilst I was essentially defenseless, no armor on.
Adris, you remember Nurse was ready to kill you before, right?
I know, but it's getting worse.
Yeah, like
It's getting much worse,
it's
is what I
basically
mean.
his love language. Like if you're in
Nurse
his life,
is.
he wants to kill you or will threaten to kill you at some point.
Jarek, listen to me. I'm trying to tell you something important.
What's
Nurse
new?
has this. Shut up. Nurse has this grand vision of his future as a vampire lord and vampire hunter and whatnot. But he's also trying to get himself killed. Very soon, apparently.
I don't know about
So,
very soon. I think he has a deal with Sika. Like
yeah,
it's really weird. You'd think they were like
I'm
murder
taking
married.
I'm taking Sika away. So there's that. But I think either Shell or the big bitch are gonna get him. Or maybe Gore, of all things.
Yeah, I should really care more about that than I do. I need to look into that. What's your point?
I don't know. He keeps saying that he's always only trusted himself and he only ever cares about himself.
So,
Don't wait for the day that that comes to bite you in the ass to act on it, maybe.
Idris, what person in this group isn't gonna fuck me over? He has grand aspirations of becoming an ongoing super good guy vampire thing that wants to kill vampires. I don't know. I think that might be a racist thing. I have Sika, who, much like yourself, has grand aspirations of being the one person who doesn't get fucked over by the dark goddess of fucking cucking. And then I have Shell. Not gonna extrapolate. I don't need to. I have Gore. What what even is that? What is that exactly? And I have Big Red, who at any moment could turn us over to the authorities because she's so worried about Station. I don't think she will, because I'm still useful and she wants intelligence. You're all doing your own shit and you're all trying to manipulate each other every step of the way, and I just want to read a fucking book!
Well, I actually care about you. Because of all the people we've crossed paths, the one most unfortunate, aside from the Tiefling kid, has been you. So maybe
Don't
use
forget
it.
Potato Kid.
Oh yeah, all the orphan. Well, we saved them, but at the same time, they would have died. But you got fucked the hardest because you didn't just die. You undied.
Yeah, I still don't know how I'm supposed to feel about that. I think something's going on with my emotions, but I'm still gauging if I like that or not because even if I got rid of that and suddenly got all those back, would I like it or would I be crying and curling up at the foot of a tree like everybody else? I am, yeah, working on that.
Would you like it back?
Like would be an emotional response.
Do you want it back?
I'm
That I know
still
you can understand.
I'm still working on deciding that because the world seems like kind of a shit place for having emotions.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's it. That's as far as that logic's really gone right now. I
This
just
is a
keep
red
coming back in
cap.
circles.
This is a Trinity.
End of the day, I do actually appreciate you warning me. I don't know how to show you that I appreciate it, but Nurse isn't any more of a problem than he was before. Like, you're not any more of a problem than you were before. Well, alright, except for
I
the memory thing.
I think it's getting worse.
Oh, he definitely is. And so are you. And so is Shell. Every day with you people, you escalate in new and exciting ways. An angel just fucking descended over a town and pronounced me a villain.
I'm pretty sure that was your fault.
Yeah, well, what's the next escalation? Pretty soon, I'm gonna be getting literally spanked by Loviatar. I don't know what to do with the situation.
Well,
We started out by killing bandits, and you know what? I was uncomfortable with that. I remember being uncomfortable with that. I don't remember why. But that slowly progressed into war crimes. We are war criminals.
This
What is the
wasn't the
next step?
war. It wasn't the war, and there's no such thing as a war crime.
There's a
What?
demon war happening right now, and we are criminals implicated in the demon war. We are war criminals. We kill orphans. We're
Tieflings.
like
Yeah.
we're like a step, just a hair above the morality of a whore who intentionally sleeps with you, even knowing it itches, and that's pretty bad.
Now listen here. I am clean. I am. Never mind. This is not what I'm talking about. Look, I'm going away. Maybe for a while. Maybe forever. But I have some things to do. But maybe I can help you down the road.
Look, if you
Luck
live
is
that
having.
long, maybe that'd
Luck
be
is having
nice.
it.
How are you keeping a straight face, Pink?
I'm having a moment
Oh,
here.
Because he doesn't have a gay
also,
face.
so Chaz, check your messages.
Oh, what is happening over here then?
And continue your conversation
Got
at
it.
the same time.
Yeah, multitasking. Look, I'd appreciate it. Whatever you're gonna try doing, I'm just gonna say I'm going to appreciate it. I'm probably gonna hate you for it, but that's kind of our love language here. Just maybe don't die or do. I don't honestly care because you're going to keep coming back, and it makes it really hard for me to give a shit about you dying. I hope you understand the implication there. I
I
can't
can't.
give a shit about you dying because you will keep coming back.
I can't die this time because I have more important things that I need to take care of.
You would have said that before. You were so busy sucking Char's dick that you wouldn't have been able to note an eclipse.
I can bring back my family now, Jarek.
Then then go bring them back. Do that. But if you
Yeah.
die, you can still bring back your family. My
No.
point isn't I don't let I don't know how to say this, so I'm
Jarek,
just going to be
shut up. Stop
direct.
talking. Stop talking. Stop talking.
Mm.
I'm going to keep in touch. Maybe one day, if you're still alive, I'll do you a favor. You. You. Okay?
Okay, my
This
turn.
is.
My turn. Now you
Go.
shut up. I don't know how to put this, so I'm going to be very direct. Do yourself a favor first and count that as a favor to me. Because what you have going on is really fucked up. And ever since I've met you, you've been really fucked up. And I'd like it if you'd stop being fucked up and do something that makes you actually happy. Because holding you through those goddamn tunnels? Yeah, I was trying to be nice, loyalty and all that, but end of the day, it doesn't mean a goddamn thing if you keep throwing your fucking life away. And that's annoying to me. It's minorly agitating. Help yourself. Because I'm pretty sure I'm fucked. And Nurse is gonna come back if he dies. You're gonna come back if you die. I'm pretty sure Shell's gonna come back if she dies because what fucking abyss would accept her ass? They'd kick her out on principle. The big one's too dumb to fucking die, and I'm pretty sure Big Red would get so turned on by the prospect of dying that she would fuck immortality. So I'm the only one here at risk at the moment. Just, just do yourself a favor. Get your family. Do your thing. Worry about us after you do that. Because there might not be an us after you do that.
That's fair. That's what I was getting to. But still, maybe one day you'll think of me and you'll know it was me.
I
This
promise
is
you there will be multiple times between while you're gone that I will think of you,
sure,
and
sure.
I'll know it was you when I throw rope. But for the time being, focus on you. I'll focus on. I don't know what I'm focusing on anymore. I guess me? Me? Maybe me? No, Nora first. Well, maybe Nora's the first primary, so I guess Nurs. And maybe when we kill her, he'll get less murdery. No, that's not likely.
Okay. Well,
No.
you're rambling.
Yeah, I am a little.
This is goodbye, I think.
No, I'll see you again. I know you don't think so, but I will.
I'm pretty sure I'm gonna see. Well, you're gonna see me a lot of times. That
Okay. All right, let's make a wager. Yeah?
I don't have anything to wager.
No, no, you do. You do though. You do.
I'm not wagering that with you.
If I don't see you again
Hmm.
before I die, I will apologize to Shar in the afterlife.
He doesn't care.
No, but you do. But if I do see you again, if you die and I see you again and you come back as a female, you suck my dick. And I mean that in the most literal, physical,
Yeah,
sloppy,
yeah.
slapping
No,
on your cheeks, just the worst kind of way.
Look.
I get it. Okay.
Okay,
I said my piece. I said what I had to say.
good,
I
good.
do wish you luck, though.
I would slap your ass, but I'm holding a book, so I can't really. I can't spare a hand.
Mage hand.
Can't do that.
If only.
Slap her ass with the book.
Oh wait, yeah, good thought. Yeah, he closes the book and just reaches out and gently taps Adris on the ass. There
She
you
looks.
go.
She looks at you pissed.
Oh, don't get pissy with me. It's not the first time I touched your ass. Just
No, it's
don't
not.
fucking die and go do your stupid religious shit. I'll figure this nonsense out.
I won't.
Try to keep Zeke alive. She's a lying little bitch, but I'm kind of fond of her being alive. Can you
Yeah.
do that?
Have you given her the poisons?
She hasn't brought me the mushrooms yet.
Oh, we should get to that then.
Yeah, once she brings me that, I'll make her your poison and yeah. Just remember you use it like a lot.
Overdose. Okay.
Yes, yes, that. Use all of it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm gonna go read my book. Do me a favor, try not to get Nurse to kill you before you leave. I'd like that a lot.
He's not.
Y-
That's up to you, actually.
yeah, yeah. God, your bravado. I'm not gonna miss your bravado. I'm going to the cart.
You're gonna think of it at night
Your bravado?
when you're alone. She's
Well, I
just
mean,
teasing you at that point. Yeah.
I guess you can courageously suck my dick. And he just walks off, considering and staring into the distance.
Okay.
Okay, I'm done. Not hogging the spotlight anymore.
Seek you off looking for mushrooms.
Hmm.
Make a survival check.
I already did. 23.
Oh, okay.
It's not an athletics roll, so.
Yeah. You
Yeah, no.
find a bunch of the mushrooms that you've seen Jarek use. And bring them back to him. Lick one to be sure.
Well, assuming that is the case, he will hop right on making her poison.
Mhm.
Assuming all goes to plan, he will hand her 3 vials.
Okay.
While he's making the poison, Seeker will kind of peer over his shoulder.
What are you doing?
People that like each other do touching?
What?
Yes.
No. What was the question?
No.
Huh?
Poison.
Yeah. Here's your poison. You
Thank you.
just get it into him. Not drinking. It has to be with a wound.
Yes.
Okay. Don't get him to drink it. That won't do anything.
What if I feed him a beetle? And the beetle cuts his mouth, and then he drinks the poison.
I wish you the most luck.
Sure will guide my path.
That's why you're gonna need the luck. Okay, go away. I have a book to read.
Sika will wander up to Idris,
Mhm.
tug on her sleeve.
Hey, Squirt.
You go now.
Sure. Do you have supplies? Do you have money? I have fuck
Yes.
all. Good. I like your confidence. Let's go.
And they were found starved to death on the side of the road.
Not
2
2 miles
hours
distant.
later.
Yeah, not 2 miles distant.
Yeah. Hmm.
Aegis doesn't really say goodbye to Zoria or to Gore.
Yeah.
To Shell, she just does a yeah, and that's it. I think.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll take a short little break there. It is 7:30. I want to get me some ice cream, motherfucker.
I need to go put gauze in my husband's mouth.
Yeah. Gauze.
That's what she named her strap.
Right?
I mean,
There's extra room now.
She can't decide if she's going Italian or not.
it has a different name. Thank you. Um,
We're waiting.
It's named Lucky, of course.
please.
The nat one.
No, that's what she named her pair of anguish.
Sika. Yes.
Okay. Well, I'll come back at 7:35 ish.
Okay.
Okay. I just spilled rice all over myself.
Don't do
Oh.
that.
It's a shame that Sika and or Adris are leaving so quickly. I was going to prompt Zoria to make a note.
A note?
Zoria's still there. She can prompt her.
Well, sure, but Adris and Sika are leaving too soon.
What, you wanted her to take interviews with Aegis or something like that?
No, just a note with one word.
Hmm.
Adris. And somehow sneak it into Sika's pack.
You little chaos goblin.
I fucking love that. That would be the highest int maneuver I ever saw from Nurs. Like,
And if
they're
she's
they're
successful in killing Adris, then by proximity, Nurse killed Adris or Edric, and he would feel fulfilled.
I would not at all blame you if you do that anyway. Like, it doesn't take a whole lot to scribble a note and slip it into somebody's backpack.
Well, the
As
timing is the issue. And
sleight
As
of
a
hand
pl-
is the thing.
as a player, and this is me being completely transparent here, this is a big brain move, but I'd appreciate it if you didn't.
That would be
Like I
think
commend you for the move, but
that would
So
be
the,
the
dude,
biggest brain move we'd seen in this campaign.
so there's a
yeah,
Hands
lot of
down.
flaws with it. One, I don't know anything about the notes, right? Like I saw it, but that doesn't mean that every note looks like that. Additionally, I don't know if Zoria's, mm, I guess, performance is high enough to mimic whoever writes the notes. Additionally, I
the
don't
thing
know
is,
if the parchment is special,
she
so I
doesn't
don't
have
know
to.
enough.
I don't think she has to mimic anything. Like it's anybody can write a note.
Shit, I'm fucking tempted to have Jurek do something like that now. God damn.
Yeah, that was a really fucking smart. That's why you were asking if Zoria had seen the note.
Yes, that is why I asked.
That is goddamn clever, and I might rob that idea if you don't do it, because
That's how you
Uh,
meant. Oh, all we need to do is find followers of Shar, and we can have our little own assassin's guild or
kind of
whatever.
like knowing with the weave. You know,
And
weave.
it's great that Gump isn't listening to this now, even though he might listen to it in the recording. But
Well,
still,
probably.
oh god, yeah.
Uh, but there's just not enough time for Nurs to pull that off because
yeah.
Zoria or Adris said we're leaving, and I was like, "Fuck,
The
I
As
don't have
100%.
the time."
as
There won't.
Aegis's player, I would honestly say please don't.
No,
But
no. If Jurek does it, it won't be Adris's name. He has
It,
another idea.
it can be
who,
Nurs. It's fine.
No, it
who
wouldn't
would
be
it
Nurs
be?
either.
Who would it be?
Would it be Alfred?
No,
No,
like that takes out the personal joy of handling Alfred.
Ibrov?
no, may never know.
I think I think that has to happen, Nurs. Thank you. You are a brilliant man.
Big brain.
Like no, literally, Zach. I cannot commend you enough.
What?
That is something Jurek should have thought of. It doesn't matter, Gump. Doesn't matter.
You'll
That's fine.
listen to it back on the stream.
I
No,
totally
he
will.
won't.
Yeah, I will. Did I actually watch it?
Me too.
Well, listen.
And I always like it.
I'm doing that now.
Liking it.
Uh huh.
Yeah.
I figured it would automatically like your own creation, but apparently not.
Yeah, no, yeah.
I wish there
Yeah.
was more time for me to prepare more food for them so that they
Oh,
don't have to cook as much. Because I feel bad sending Sika out and forcing her to take care of Adris. I don't feel bad that Adris has to be taken care of by Sika though.
I guess we'll see how well Sika learned.
I think she'll do okay.
And they're sticking to
Edric
roads.
was Edric was knowledgeable to some degree. He wasn't ignorant. Like he wouldn't get himself killed.
He
Uh,
wouldn't get himself killed. Proceed
not
to
like
get himself killed.
not like that. You understood. You
In the
understood.
Jarek,
wilderness.
are you offering Sika your tent by chance so that they don't sleep in the
Fuck
field all the
no.
time?
Fuck no. She still lied to him. He'll
Oh,
make the poison, but like,
That was a lie.
yeah, he doesn't.
hmm.
The
Yeah, I
only
think
thing the only thing they got from the party, I think, were the poison. Maybe some supplies. Jarek is managing those, like rations, and the Zoria's purse of gold that was given to Sika.
How much gold was that?
20.
15 pieces. No, 15 pieces of gold.
I
15.
mean, it's not a lot, but it's enough to make it. You know, you're not going to sleep comfortably,
No.
but you won't be, you know, in the stable. And you'll be walking the whole way.
Yeah.
Um, so, what is Adris and Sika's travel itinerary?
while they're doing that, can I roll sleight of hand to
Mm-hmm.
sneak something into Idris's Idris's backpack?
Sneak something in?
Mm-hmm.
Are you doing this really?
I'm fucking doing this.
Probably. Is it a vial of white fire in case she falls down?
No, it's not.
Ners had a complication and couldn't do it himself, but Jerry can. You dirty metagaming.
Different
Mhm.
direction. Different
Uh,
direction. Like nurses would have been fucking hilarious. Don't get me wrong, but I have to look up. Oh, it's +9 for sleight of hand. Okay.
Please don't be Shermal.
28.
What is the name?
Yeah, what is the name?
Find it later.
Oh, it's a piece of paper with a name on it?
Yes, it is.
Oh boy.
But that's it.
Send me the name. I'll
No,
laugh at
no.
it in silence.
No, you don't need to know the name till you know the name. You don't need to know till it comes up.
Okay. Itinerary wise, follow the road, walk as much as we can, rest or meditate in Aegis' case.
Mhm.
Try not to eat all of our food at once.
Okay.
Maybe Aegis carry Sika because she's super strong.
Idris could carry Sika.
No, actually,
Oh.
yeah.
Did you just say no?
No.
Oh. Oh, and I realized that Zora didn't get to say goodbye to Sika, but
She got her goodbye present.
she did. Actually, yeah, there was a nice moment last session. Yeah, it's enough.
Mhm.
I think
So you
that'll
guys are
easy.
taking the road the whole way.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it shall be noted the crotch goblin will avoid towns, settlements, and people.
So
If at all
you'll
possible.
skirt into the ditch when carts pass by or people pass by on the road,
Pretty much, I guess.
or duck into the woods, or
All of the above.
yeah, and go well around towns. Interesting. Okay. We'll come back to you in a while.
Oh.
Not today.
That makes sense.
Oh goody, I'm so happy to be silent the rest of the session.
I mean, you can make gurgle noises.
Or we can at least fast forward 2 days so she's a dog.
That's true.
Can we time skip? Can we time skip 2 days until the
Please.
until
Please.
I mean, you can
I'm
Grandma.
time skip. I mean, you can fast forward to the next major event if you wish.
I will give you guys all blowjobs if we do that time skip. Pretty please.
well, I like blowjobs, so yeah, let's go that route.
Yeah. But I wouldn't
From
say
Doesn't
till the
excite
next.
Shell
nerves at
or
all.
from Lucky?
Not
Lucky?
from Shell,
Much
no,
better.
but I wouldn't say to the next major event though. I would say until Shell gets her voice back because I'm guessing
Yeah.
she has a lot of things to say.
Because
Yeah.
that might be the next major event.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
that might be the next major event from the player side as opposed to the DM side.
That's true.
Yeah.
So I think it's fair to say that we travel for 2 days. I
Mhm.
mean, we're all capable of taking care of ourselves.
Yeah, in the direction of the castle. Yeah.
I mean,
Zora,
any. Go
Zora
ahead.
would make it know that she's penniless now, but she would shrug it off. And
Do
yes,
you
come.
head immediately southwest, or do you kind of follow the road at all?
Immediately southwest.
So you're kind of beelining it.
Because Shell is guiding the cart. Because Zoria is now on her horse.
Okay.
Yes, I get to ride bubbles again.
Mm-hmm. Congratulations. on Bubbles.
Must be nice being able to ride animals or take care of animals
All right.
or have a relationship with animals.
I mean,
Yeah.
you were bragging about manipulating Shell a couple of minutes ago. She's an animal.
She's not an animal. She's bipedal.
And you still
She
have
is a
Thor.
giant fucking turtle.
Eh,
That's racist. She's a turtle.
I mean, if Shell is an animal, then so is Zoria.
That's racist.
No.
No, because Zoria isn't a well-known or received human or bipedal race, rather. She's furry, unlike
She's
pretty
not.
much everything else. No, just red.
No,
Red.
she's red, not furry. She does
Just
have
red.
Skin is
a
kind
li-
of leathery.
not.
It's not soft.
It's not so. Yeah, it's not a soft creature, except when she's thick. But that's an entirely different kind of softness. But she's not furry. She's not a bugbear. She is a bugbear-sized hobgoblin. Maybe that's.
I see.
So, like, you know, on dogs, the inside of their ears where they don't have fur, where
Hmm.
it's kind of like smooth and it's not leathery, it's not human-like skin. It's probably what Zoria's skin is like.
I think she has like human-like skin, but just
I
thicker.
would think human-like
That's
skin.
what I was just saying, Pink.
You were saying dog ear. That's
Yeah,
not
that's
what I
like
imagined.
soft and
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. We want to talk
Droopy.
follicles? Let's talk follicles.
I don't want to talk follicles. Her internet is spazzing out, I think.
yeah, it's usual. It's
It's
Texas.
Texas.
It's 12 degrees.
Too cold
Yeah.
outside for the work right.
Insert Texas Power Grid joke here.
Surprised she's online tonight. You got any snow down there, Lucky?
That's fair.
Do I got any what?
Snow. Or is it
No,
just cold?
not at the moment. Just cold.
Are you expecting snow?
When we woke up this morning, it was like 5 or 6. And then it was below 0 with wind chill, but it kind of warmed up to like 12 today, so.
That's cold for Texas. I'll give you that.
It's 66 degrees here, guys. It's
Yeah.
wonderful.
Next year I'm coming to Brazil in the winter.
Well, I now owe all of you guys blowjobs, so I will book my tickets now. Please submit
don't
your
worry about
date
it.
reservations.
I'll come to Texas. I'll make it a stop off from through Brazil.
I won't. I'm Grubhubbing this blowjob.
Demonetized.
Wait, we were monetized?
Wait,
Oh,
we
I
were
was making
monetized?
so much money.
All those tens of thousands of cents he was making.
If anyone monetized us, it would be like a strap-on company.
Ooh, we could use them as sponsors.
That's what I'm saying.
All
Who's
of our
up
gun
enough in the game?
all of our gun conversations, you could use the slogan "Stay strapped." And a bad
Ooh,
dragon. Yeah.
boy. Yeah. Unfortunately, they're only going to supply us with product and not money.
Whatever. You know how much these things sell for?
That's true. Nurs,
Who's gonna test them out though?
Nurs, you're going to be our Sam Riegel.
Oh yeah, you think so?
Oh,
You got a message, Gump, and
That's
the
it.
rest is for you, Shell. You can't start eating now. We time skipped until she can talk, so
Mm-hmm. 2.5 days, Shell. And on the third day, your voice returns.
Upon seeing big red cunt,
BHC.
Joe, yep, Joe will waddle up and daintily present her hand.
To whom?
BHC.
To the big red cunt.
Okay. I was just
That'd be
asking for
BRC.
specificity because we got the big. Well, never mind. Just go ahead.
The
We have the
BBC.
big black. Yeah, we have the BBC. We have the BRC.
And we have the LYC.
Little yellow
Mm.
cunt?
Little white cunt. No, why? Yeah. Well,
Can someone
Little-
put this in chat? My brain is confused.
Never mind. I was
and I'm the
referring to
one with
Jared.
neurological issues.
The little white cock. Got it.
Ah,
Oh.
LWC. Ah, I see.
Why no? But BBC is cockless, for all we know.
Do you?
Do
I mean,
you?
I thought we heard an audible ting in the
Don't.
codpiece.
Yeah.
That was you guys making shit up.
Was it?
Uh,
How do Warforged
Gaslighting isn't
reproduce?
real.
Oh, he is a Warforged?
Want to find out?
yeah, he is. He is. I thought Zoria had said this a while ago.
So,
Stories.
what's Zoria doing?
Yeah. How's Zoria reacting to Shell sticking her hand out?
She looks. She like tilts to the side and looks at Shell. What is this?
An introduction.
Ah, you have your voice back. Congratulations.
Jerk puts his book down and watches this. By the way,
Yeah, is this like as we're around camp? Is it before we set out for the day?
Camp.
This is
Yeah,
We're
she
at
said.
camp.
when
She said she
she
waddles.
setting
So, yeah.
So Nurse is out and about. Okay.
The stroke is cured.
Proper
soon as-
introductions then. So you're saying something there, sorry.
No, just as soon as he hears her voice, he kind of stops in his tracks and looks for his crossbow and bolts to it.
good instincts that one.
Go on.
Proper introductions
I find
then.
it funny that the turtle gets her voice back, and all three players are immediately on guard.
Why? Why is that?
Yeah, why is that?
Why do you
Why?
find
Fuck
that funny
around
at
and
all?
find out, Pink.
Fuck you. There's nothing to find funny about this. You played the character like this. You understand why.
I know it's fun to watch you guys squirm.
Time for proper introduction then. Force is Bubbles. Owl is Ezurth. And I am Zoria. You may call me Zoria. And I guess the hand's still there. Shell. It's pleasure to meet.
It can be, but we're not there yet.
Zoria smiles, but the smile doesn't reach her eyes.
Ooh, well phrased.
Yeah.
I love that turn of phrase.
That is a fun phrase.
I was zoning out. What,
She
what
smiled,
was
but
it?
Zoria smiled, but the smile did not reach her eyes.
Now, child.
Here we go.
That would be good.
This turtle,
Jerk.
much younger than you, says.
Jerk pats the log he's sitting on and gestures at Nurse.
How young does this turtle look?
Mid-20s?
20s.
Mid-20s? Zora's gonna be generous with this one, but go ahead. Bit self-serving.
My child.
Jarek.
I believe you had an issue 3 or 4 days ago. Does that need to be resolved, or have we gotten over our problems?
Zora nods and takes a step closer to Shell. Like standing.
Shell's
Chest
having
to
to
chest.
look straight up.
Yeah, and she looks down at Shell. She does this on purpose.
Shell will smile placidly. Just kind of like a simpering smile.
We hobgoblins have simple rule. We live by it. We take no offense, and we give none. But if we feel we take offense, then we demand satisfaction.
My dear, we both know you aren't a real hobgoblin.
And here we are. We're already
Bitch,
on
what?
philosophy and race. We're already on philosophy and race, nurse.
Zoria's jaw clenches a bit. Maybe not. Maybe I'm a bit more open-minded than my people, but I do like traditions. The myths and rites are important, you know?
I'm afraid I don't follow.
I bet you don't. Don't worry. You know rules. We should have no problem now, yes?
God, this is fascinating.
Rule. The only rule in this camp is that you will all fall in line. It's just a matter of how much pain has to be inflicted in the process.
I'd like to see you try. I'd like contest. Challenge.
My
Jarek,
child, do you mean those words?
Jarek offers nurse a ration.
I like they can eat
Eh,
them.
They can, but they're
I can.
disgusting.
Those two just over
It's the
there
principle of it.
eating
It's the muscle
It's the
memory,
motion.
Yeah.
essentially.
It's the motion of the
Just-
popcorn passing that's important.
Just an oral
Yeah.
fixation at that point.
Yep.
Zora will do a gesture with her hand. Just and hook her thumbs around her belt. Well, I'm free right now. If we have problem, we can take care of it. On your
Big words
initiative.
for a coward. You've done nothing but run from your problems from the start.
Ooh. Ooh.
Hmm.
He fits right in. That's what we all do.
Hmm.
I am tempted to not even give you fighting chance and just paralyze you here.
There we go, running away from our problems again. Too scared to
Next,
get your hands dirty, so you rely on magic. Why don't you do like a real hobgoblin and get your claws out for a change?
I was not very good at that. We need to play to our strengths, don't we?
Hmm.
Otherwise, you wouldn't be here talking.
Crossbow is loaded, for clarification.
Oh, yeah.
Gore's watching this very passively as if, this is
Well,
entirely normal.
you might want to reconsider your interpretation of Hobgoblin too. Seems like you are unaware of existence of devastators. We do not play by same rules as
I thought we'd already
infantry.
established you weren't a real hobgoblin.
Keep saying that. I'm going to start thinking that you mean it.
I promise you, she does. This
She'll
is what she
smile
does.
with her whole face.
Mm.
No
Zora
words,
will,
just eye contact now.
Zora will nod. And she will look at Gore.
Gore seems as oblivious as before. He doesn't seem to understand the tension occurring right now.
Gore,
Hmm.
Melanthamar is that way. March, and you will find what you seek.
Gore slowly turns his head to look in that direction and nods and starts standing up.
Zoria looks back at Shell. I want to see how brave you are without insurance. Big words for a small person without backup.
You rehearse that in the mirror? I almost believe it.
Zoria twitches at this. It's almost imperceptible. It's not like she has
Want
been
me to roll
having this conversation.
perception for that?
Sure.
Let
Do
me
I,
find
do I set
Grandma sheet.
do I set a DC for this, Gump?
For a twitch?
Yeah,
No.
How big of a twitch?
like a. It's a.
You said almost imperceptible.
Yeah, it's a
Oh,
micro expression.
Yeah,
Less
so
than
like
mi-
a
That's a
so like a
a
no.
millisecond.
little eye twitch.
a micro
Like-
expression, yeah.
Yeah,
like
not with a 12.
Somewhere, how big of a twitch? Somewhere between I started my mother's basement and Amaranth.
Yeah, it's not like
Pokimane.
Zoria hasn't been having this conversation in her head over and over again for the last few days, expecting this moment to come. It's not like that at all.
No, nobody got that vibe.
Mm-mm.
Jarek is, for the record, making a potion. Well,
Okay.
potions.
The last thing that was said is if I had practiced that, right?
Yes,
Mhm.
Yes.
if you practiced it in the mirror.
Practice can lead to desired results or better outcome. Or only outcome, really. How's Goro looking?
Confused and sitting back down.
Oh, motherfucker. Gore, I know you have issues with memory. Do you need me to write a note?
Note.
Assuming he can read.
You assume too little.
You assume
Melanthamar,
too much.
that way. Follow Owl.
He does pause and slowly looks to Shell.
Oh, is it only words, Shell? Or are we doing this? You don't have weapon. It would not seem fair. Do you want to borrow my scimitar, maybe?
That's not necessary.
Really? Claws alone? You seem confident. Am I going to end up hacking at you hiding inside turtle shell?
No.
And what are we doing? Is your
I'm being
initiative.
disappointed.
I don't give them.
This conversation is done. Bye. One big step backwards.
Gloria hops.
Well, that
And
was
then
disappointing.
squatting down.
Azur,
what?
you're forbidden to be nice to her.
It's the pettiest fucking.
The owl hoots in response.
Ooh.
You know, my child. Familiars don't come back if they're killed very often, are they?
They don't. There has to be respect between familiar and its master.
Hmm.
And there is. If somebody kills familiar, though, master might take it badly. Bring back familiar, and maybe they can both fuck up offender or aggressor.
Hey, nurse.
Yeah.
Just making sure. I don't talk this much before I kill someone, do I?
I mean, you didn't say a word when you killed him. I don't
Oh.
think I talk this much when I kill people, but I could be wrong.
Are we doing it wrong?
At
No.
this,
Maybe. Maybe a dialogue is exactly what our conflict resolution requires.
at this, like Nurse will notice that Zoria occasionally stares at him, like she diverts her eyes to him,
Is it like the mahogany signal?
almost like asking permission.
Oh,
I'm gonna roll perception on that.
It. Don't
Really
look
hope
now.
this.
Don't look now. She's eye fucking you.
me? It's my penis. Oh shit. I hope
Yeah,
that you roll also in that 20 and have a better modifier in deception, Zoria.
I don't think she was being deceptive.
she's not being deceptive. Like she was clearly like looking at Jarek saying, "So, can I do this? Hey man, can I do this?"
Was that insight?
No, that was perception. She was
Perception.
reading.
Okay.
Yep.
You definitely noticed Zoria glancing at Nurse. Yes.
And Jarek apparently.
And
Jarek, yeah.
Jarek is
But
right next
both
to
of them
Nurse.
really.
Jarek
No,
will
but
just.
If it makes you feel better,
most
my insight's the same.
mostly a Jarek, a little bit of Nurse, but like there was an expectant like, "Hey, can I do this? I really want to do this. Like, guys, can I really do this?"
Jarek just lifted a hand. Hey, look, this isn't new, so if you're gonna fight, go ahead and fight. You don't need to ask any permissions. Can we make sure that doesn't? Can this just be a one-on-one thing?
Nurs will, at the sight of this and understanding, take one hand off the crossbow, indicating consent.
Silence is not consent, nurse.
Consensual non-consent is still consent.
Yes,
Consensual
but we didn't.
non.
With the CNC scene, you have to discuss that beforehand.
No, you're
Well,
going to
sure, I understand that.
I am so proud of you, Zach, that you actually know that term.
I'm
So happy.
not at all surprised that the person from Texas is playing a character who's claiming mutual combat.
Seeing like no objection to it and looking to see if Gore agrees to the one-on-one.
Gore's just looking between everybody the same way he ever did. You would think you guys were discussing breakfast.
Mhm.
Zoria looks at the squatted shell. Do you want to dance? Are you sure you don't want sword?
You've disappointed me enough for one day. So let's put this aside. Hello, sweetheart. What's up? Yes. But take your pills, sweetheart. Un momento, por favor.
Por
I'm not gonna
favito.
give it to you.
Un gato del noche, por favor.
You don't get a moment. Where's my spells?
I can't tell you.
For once, Jerk's sitting here like, well, this is. I was getting all amped up. I was
Uh,
happen.
what college is Adris?
Lore.
Give me a moment,
Lore.
folks. I need to help my husband with his meds.
A lore bard. That's a lot of fun.
Yeah, they are.
She could have been.
Shut up.
DM is salty.
Well, see, I understand why Pink would not choose to play that class because that was something that the DM told him he had to do.
It's
Oh,
not
That's
No
not
that
why.
either.
creativity there.
It's not why.
No,
Well, sure, but it's not like you would approach Gump, hey, I want to play a bard,
No,
unless you did.
he did
Exactly.
not. He didn't know that he was
So
coming back.
It was completely by
exactly.
surprise.
That's the thing. Like, if Daenerys dies, he's not coming back strictly because I don't want to play whatever Gump tells me I have to play. There's no fun or creativity to it.
Yeah, maybe a little bit more coordination on that going forward, but no matter. Not in my case. Can I prepare spells for this?
You would prepare spells for the day.
so what would she have prepared normally?
Yeah.
Knowing her, I can imagine she's already ready for combat because
Wait.
Zoria's.
He
Lightning
is
bolt.
already ready for combat. Yeah, lightning bolt.
Oh shit!
I
I'm trying
swear
to.
to God, if you hit Jarek with a fucking lightning bolt,
Or my cart.
Or the cart.
I'm trying to decide though if she would have counterspell on. That's
Has she ever used it before?
nope. She
she's
hasn't
not
met
really
any.
used it before, and she hasn't really. She has no reason to believe that they're going to be encountering a caster on the road.
No,
Yeah.
she's not.
She also doesn't particularly know that Shell is a caster, so
Yeah, I would say
I would
personally,
say
based
no.
on yeah, on the road and you've never used it, it seems
What are we
unlikely that you would
answering?
just randomly prepare it.
We're debating whether Zoria would have counterspell prepared.
Yeah, I would say no. Logically, it wouldn't make a whole lot of sense
Yep.
unless
I'll
Zoria is
support
being
that
like,
logic.
unless Zoria is being prepper levels of paranoid.
Given their character to be, but then there are so many other great options. She can't just.
What's her standard loadout? Just equip that.
Yeah, just go with
Yeah,
standard, I'd say.
I'm going
That's a good
standard.
call.
Counterspell is not on it then.
Yeah, that it only makes sense.
To
Why are
the
you prepping
last,
spells?
well, because to the last of Shell's remark, Zoria is gonna say, "Well, I don't care. Get up."
Oh,
Bold move, Cotton.
Let's see
Are
if
you
it
going
pays
to
See if
make
it
off.
pays off.
Are you going to make me beat you into your shell?
you won't.
I mean, she took on a hell giant. She's pretty badass.
I want to see
I'm
where this
not
goes.
saying she cannot.
Mm.
I am saying that she will not.
Oh,
You
popcorn.
say this out loud because this will be the end of you.
Yes?
You say this out loud. Let me check something real quick to see if this is an action or a
Or a bonus
bonus action.
action?
I'm pretty sure it's a bonus action.
Which one?
It's a
Yeah, casting time bonus action.
do it. You won't.
But before anything, Zoria. Well, she already had done the gestures for Blade Song. That was clear
It's
for
not
everybody, right?
gestures. It's a movement style, much like capoeira.
Yeah, it's you pick up. You
It's like
start
an
moving
Much
an
like
X-wing.
much like what, Gump? If you
Capoeira?
could
Yep, yeah.
Poeta.
Motherfucker, I'm not a botanist.
I love how he actually.
Yeah, I know it's Brazilian Jiu Jitsu or whatever.
It's
No,
not.
Okay,
It's
fuck
not.
you.
Jamaican.
Yeah, it's Jamaican.
Jamaican.
It's
I'm sorry.
so sweet. Capoeira is awesome.
Capoeira.
I'm
Whatever.
evacuating this entire fucking conversation.
Fuck you guys.
So what are you doing?
I'm a
You got
white boy
Blade
from
Song.
Michigan.
She
Yeah.
does a stance bonus action.
Okay.
Takes a step back. Give the turtle some room. And I need
Like
to start clocking down my counter.
Attack of opportunity room, or less
No,
than?
she was 5 feet away. She said she took a
Oh,
step
5 feet.
back.
I see.
You don't get to back down now. This is on your initiative, out of courtesy.
There's just to make sure we're on the same page. We don't get involved, right? We're staying out of this.
I mean, I do have a debt to settle.
Can you? What does that mean exactly? Does that mean no? Yes? I keep thinking I understand when you guys are being subtle and
Yeah, so if Grandma tips the scales in her favor, I will attempt to level the playing field. But
oh,
if throughout Zoria holds her own, I intervene.
I'm just gonna let them beat the shit out of each other because no matter who you jump in on the side of, they're just gonna get pissy.
Yeah, I remember the time in the crypt too when they were kicking the shit out of you, and I jumped in. They both got pissy at me, so I'm used to that.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. You do you. I'll
Not both.
I'll be
Sorry,
over
wasn't
here.
there. I want this. I want this so bad.
You've been
It's been
wanting to
coming
have
along.
PvP for way too long.
It's been coming a long way. Yeah.
On the surface, Nerves looks just
Looks
totally
calm and ready.
calm, but on the inside, he is like, "Oh yeah."
Mom spaghetti.
What time is it for us to be about the camp?
Probably evening.
Yeah, I would imagine it's got to be
Right before
sometime
we set
tonight.
off.
Mm-hmm.
Before we set off?
Yeah, we travel at night. Remember?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck. That means I don't get free advantage.
Based on light.
Shadow Blade.
How does Shadow Blade work?
Pretty
You
sure
get advantage if you're in darkness.
It's dark.
it's dark.
We travel at night.
Okay, then I get advantage. Go read
You do
Shadow Blade,
get
Joe.
advantage.
I mean, that's how you found out we were zombies, is or vampires, because we traveled at night.
right.
We'll get to it.
Put a bunch of pieces together. Yeah.
Uh-huh. I
Pitter
mean,
patter.
let's get at her.
It's either dim light or darkness, so
Pink,
Congratulations.
you get this,
Yeah.
okay?
Pink is
okay.
prolonging this. He doesn't want this,
I
but he
kind of
does.
do. Zora is gonna take it fine either way. If she wins, she's gonna gloat. If she loses, she's gonna think it was a good fight, unless she's dead, in which case I'm gonna be upset at Lucky, but
Spare the
Adris.
dying.
Adris comes back. Turns
He
out
does have spare the dying.
Sika was
I changed my
crazy.
mind. Yeah. There was this note in my pocket. It said Sika, and I did it.
Ha!
Gel will stand up very slowly.
Mm-hmm.
Turn around.
Back to um back to Zoria.
And she will dismissively wave over her shoulder.
Oh.
Waving off Gore, huh?
Is there a better way to taunt Zoria?
No, there isn't.
Well, make an attack roll.
I mean, for fuck's sake, one of you have to leap if you're feeling froggy. Nerves would have popped off by now.
Jerk
I-
would have killed 4 people by now.
I don't want to describe it like a lightsaber,
Because
But
it's a dark saber.
it's not. It sounds more like Kylo Ren's lightsaber, which is like this. It's kind of
Uncontrolled energy.
uncontrolled energy. Yeah, with gloom and darkness gathers in Zoria's hand, and
Ooh, that looks fancy.
How
she
much time
just.
has run out on the Blade song?
A
This is
lot.
this is one turn, I imagine. Like I took a turn, gave the initiative to. Lucky she got up and turned her back. So this is turn number 2 with Blade Song. And she will make 2 strikes at Shell at advantage.
Okay.
Fucking do it.
Oh yeah. 17 plus a lot.
Yes. 17 to Shell's AC, I believe.
Yep.
It's their base AC, yeah.
Yeah.
Don't have a shield.
And the
Yeah.
minus
Yeah.
4 doesn't hurt her.
Yeah.
No, and
Otherwise it would.
by the way, Gump, last time and this time as well, I'm casting this at 3rd level, so it's 3d8, which I need the d8 for.
Does she get a save?
It doesn't. It's an attack roll. The save is me missing.
Valid.
Well, it was a shit roll to begin. 10 psychic,
Okay.
and she attacks again. This one doesn't hit.
What was it?
Double eights, which, given that it is a,
You need
Dexter-
+9 at least.
it's she doesn't have it.
So you took 10 psychic damage, Shell. As a dark blade of energy slips into your body, and your brain screams out. Are you resistant to psychic damage through your pact?
Not yet.
Is unpolite to turn back to enemy in combat. Unwise tool. Face me, bitch.
Shell will grunt. Kind of halfway turn around. Look over her shoulder. Right in Zoria's eyes. Turn right back around. Continue walking.
Continue walking.
Do I get an attack of opportunity?
If you want it.
Now you're at 10 feet apart. Oh no, you did melee attack.
Take it.
I did melee attack. Oof, 19, so
Mm-hmm.
you take 18 psychic damage.
28 so far.
28.
Mm-hmm. And then it's your turn. Shell now standing 30 feet further from you.
Call it 15.
Okay. Still-
Zora kind of does a John Travolta look to Nurse and Jarek like a.
Jarek just
What's Gore doing?
watching. He's a little more tense now, but he hasn't moved.
Zora will run to Shell, but she has
Oh,
enough.
she's going to run. How desperate.
She...
The mind games.
You know, if you kill her, you stop the mind games.
I know. I'm tempted. She's not gonna run exactly, but she's gonna catch up. Shell is very slow, and Zora has 40 feet of movement.
And it all kind of happens together.
She'll get in Shell's way, and she'll attack twice again. Uh, Gump, I need a reminder. Does Shadow Blade uses my spell modifier to hit, or just Dex?
I think just Dex. I think it's a
I
tough
think
spell.
Dex.
Oh wait, no, it's a spell modifier.
It's a spell, but it's a sword, a weapon that I have proficiency in. So
Shadow Blade.
yeah,
Let's take a look.
that's always on my fucking mind. I never know. Like, should I do +5 for Dex or +7 for Int?
Counts as a simple melee weapon with which you are proficient. So Dex.
Okay,
Dex,
I
yeah.
don't hit with the first hit, and neither with the second. But she's not. Wait. Actually, for the first hit, can I use saving face?
I suppose.
You already rolled. You know, no.
Fine, I don't. I don't hit. What are you doing? Face me. I'm not going to stop.
Shell seems unplussed.
Does she walk past her again?
I don't know. Does your second attack hit?
That didn't.
Okay.
The first one with saving face
Shell.
would, but Lucky complained, and I'm not reversing on that. So
You know
no.
what? Do it. Do it, bitch.
No.
See what happens.
I'm not. No. I want to. I want to see what Shell is going to do because I did not get it so far. Is she walking away from me again?
Shell will step to the side, neatly dodge the knives. You know, knife fighting. How you hollow out.
I
Oh,
don't.
hollow out. Step to the side, and right around Zoria.
So Shell clumsily stumbles around the knives.
Waddles like
Drunken
with
kung
more
fu.
force. Yeah, with
Drunken
more
turtle
force.
style.
I mean,
Yeah.
they might even connect, but they just don't deal damage.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Might just clink
She's
off of
got
her
too
shell.
many hard bits, not enough soft.
They're made of
lot of
psychic
hard bits.
energy.
Fair point. But
So
it's how does a simple melee weapon? So,
this is
Right.
this is turn 3, right? Of Blade Song.
Sure.
Shh. I think I'm not.
it would be.
Yeah, it would be. Uh, Shell walk how far away?
I'm still thinking.
Attack of
Can you?
opportunity? Or
No, I'm not doing it this time.
oh,
Shell will continue to walk away 15 feet, slow, unhurried, and toss a phrase. Hold on. Awakened mind. Or
oh.
Oh shit.
Execute Order 66.
yep. If you would, Gore, this conversation is boring me.
Mhm.
Would you? I would like to walk away unimpeded.
Is that the totality of her message?
Yes.
Is it from Shell in Shell's voice?
Yes.
Okay.
This is the 4th time. You should recognize the voice.
Yeah, yeah. She's used it with Gore a few times.
Does he know what unimpeded means?
No, but the inference here is
Awakened
enough.
mind take it. We
Does.
talked about this
Yes,
comp.
we did.
So he would get the message, even
Mhm.
if he doesn't quite necessarily know what that word means.
Hey, you don't even need to share language.
Gore does stand up. I don't know how this is going to factor into things because initiative being what it was.
Jarek, do you do
I'm
you
not.
think he's gonna?
Maybe.
Hmm,
Does it matter? I mean, there's only one combatant. I don't.
Well, I mean, I feel like that's grandma tipping the scale.
Is it? I didn't. I think he just got up and woke up. Did he wake up? Do they
She
sleep?
didn't say anything.
Yeah, it was all psychic.
Mhm.
So
Does Gore move over?
depending on how we treat this, Gore's rushing Zoria,
Okay.
which now I have to load a second character sheet. How goddamn dare you?
Does Zoria see this happening?
How focused is she on Grandma?
She's
She
pretty
was
focused at this point. She's
she was pretty
pissed.
she was pretty focused, but she was also Travoltaing earlier, like at the crowd.
Yeah.
Okay, I got this up. Should I just take the turn now, or
Yeah.
does this?
So it'll go
Okay.
Grandma Gore Zoria.
Grandma Gore Zoria. Okay. Sorry for this. Yeah, Gore's 100% swinging on Zoria.
He'd have to
Um,
take his action to travel because they've moved greater than 30 feet away.
Oh, are they greater than 30 feet away?
No,
No,
she'll moved 15 each turn. Oh, well
Yeah.
But
within
you were
30.
also 5 feet away from Zoria when it started.
That's true.
So she moved 15 feet, 2 turns, and in one of those, Zoria got up to her in front of her. So maybe he'll have to spend an action to get
He
to
would.
her.
Yeah, Zoria would be just out of reach with typical movement.
Okay.
Suddenly, I want to pee very bad for no reason whatsoever.
He'll move the 30 feet then and throw his sword.
Oh shit!
Oh,
Okay.
can he? It's chained to his hand.
Chained.
He
We already established there's a length of chain there.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
So he can
is
bring
this
it back. Yep.
is this the Blade of Chaos scenario or Chaos Blade
Oh
scenario?
wait.
it's
You know
an
what? Fuck it.
it's a disadvantage, I believe, if you do, because there's no
Yeah,
no throne on that.
yeah. I will actually do it the other way. I'll cast Charm on Zoria.
Oh,
What?
Not hold person?
No, Charm.
What the
Charm
fuck?
person.
Once I get the damn spell DC up.
We have a paladin. I see. Or
Not necessarily.
what the fuck?
It's
Can I
not a
do?
pally.
That's a wisdom save, right?
Should be wisdom.
Yes, it is Wisdom.
Can't remember the fighting style.
Thank God for
Might.
proficiency in wisdom saves. Eh,
Eldritch Knight, is that it?
Rune Knight.
what's your DC?
The DC is 8 plus 3 plus. What is my con? So 14.
I'm gonna use saving face for this.
Okay.
Because I rolled an 11
Mm-hmm.
plus 2 for wisdom.
Mm-hmm. Plus saving
I guess
face of
I
2.
guess it's to 13 plus saving face of 2, which I'm guessing because Ners and
Jarek
Jarek.
and there's our, I guess, your party right now if you don't consider Shellit.
Yeah, so 15.
That would do it. You're safe.
Yeah. To which Zoria is just gonna roll her eyes and say, Gore, why don't you just go to Melanthema and fulfill your dreams? It's a good suggestion, yes? Make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, good. All of my characters are excellent at those.
You should make a cleric.
The fuck that.
Not a
8.
ha.
How much?
8.
You are compelled to. It's at least a reasonable suggestion to keep walking towards Melanthemar for
What do you
about the
cast?
next 8 hours.
Yeah,
Suggestion.
Suggestion. I suggest you walk towards Melanthamar.
She said it was good suggestion to go fulfill his dreams. Is that way?
Well, either way, his turn doesn't. Nothing happens. So
Oh, that was your action, Zoria.
It's 6 seconds, but this is an
You have a bonus
8-hour
action.
duration. What?
You have a bonus action.
Nothing I can do right now unless I want. No, I can't even Misty Step. So yeah, just cast ejection as an action, and the blade disappears, but she free action pulls out a rapier, just in case if Grandma wants to keep playing. But Gore is compelled to keep walking into that direction for the next 8 hours. Sorry, Chaz.
no, I don't mind actually. I'm just looking at something.
Yeah. Okay. Grandmother,
Hmm.
it's your turn.
I know it is.
Zoria,
Zoria pulls a rapier.
yeah, she pulls a rapier, looks at Shell, but does nothing else aggressive. Instead, she just looks smug because she knows what is about to happen.
What's about to happen?
I don't know. Wait and find out.
Tell me, Pink, what's gonna happen?
That's in
Oh,
game.
Lord. That's in game.
What does Shell think is about to happen? Shell.
I'm thinking.
Okay.
I should have thought of suggestion before. That overcomes the
That was a
short-term
really
memory
good move.
loss. Yeah.
That was a fantastic move.
That was. I like it a lot.
Fuck off.
Fuck off. If it was Mel, she would have told him to go count sand on the beach or something.
Un momento, por favor. I need to look something up very quickly.
I'm gonna get some water.
I need to pee.
Thank you for the updates all around.
So, what do you think is gonna happen, Chaz?
It depends. There are too many variables on the table right now.
All I can think about is I want to know whose name Chad or Jarek put on that fucking note, and that's just as me, not as Nurse.
I
Because
can't.
Nurse
I
has
can't.
no clue.
Only one person knows the name on the note, and it's Gum.
Oh, okay. Huh. Well, I can't wait to see that to come to fruition. I hope.
No comment. Jarek returns what he gets.
Jarek planted the first note. The one that killed Edric.
Jarek's been working for Shar the whole time.
That would be very upsetting, actually.
It would be really funny though at the same time.
It would connect a lot of dots.
It would.
There's a reason he has expertise in sleight of hand.
He's a courier.
Oh,
Maybe
look,
that's why
guys.
he hasn't been struck down by any of the other gods. Is because
Guys,
Shar's protecting him.
He's got protected status.
guys,
Diplomatic immunity.
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
getting chilly here. It's 17 degrees.
Oh, no.
Celsius. You fuck.
You.
Celsius.
You said it was 16. Oh no, you said it was 19.
Oh man,
Yeah.
it's
I had to close a window, guys.
Oh
You had
no.
to close a window. Oh my gosh.
your
If
Celsius
I opened
number.
a window, I would die.
Mm.
Your Celsius number is higher than any of our Fahrenheit numbers.
Yeah.
That's rough.
Technically, it's
Ten
summer
temper.
here.
Yeah,
So
Well, yeah, I know.
we know.
Oh boy.
Technically, it's not even winter here yet.
No, it is. The
Oh,
winter
is it?
solstice was 2 days ago.
Oh, or not the solstice, the turnover.
The winter solstice is December 21st.
But that's the solstice is the midpoint, isn't it?
Nope, that's the start.
Right. But winter just started on the 21st.
Right.
Right. So
So
the
it's
solstice is
technically
in a month or two. I'm not a botanist.
Any luck, Shell?
Are we ready?
Not yet.
Oh, there's you
Every,
are very
every,
much right. My apologies.
I
everybody
thought
but
so.
everybody but Pink is ready. So, what you got?
Shell will turn around, raise her right hand, and say, "My child, may your heart never be hungry." And cast Hex, which does not have a save, might I add.
It's a bonus
Yeah.
action, and it is saveless.
So
And I
Zoria
will
is
follow up
hexed.
with 2 Eldritch Blasts. And that is an 18 and a 13. Which one's hit?
None, because Zoria shields.
Excellent. By the way, you also have disadvantage on wisdom saving throws now.
Okay. Is it wisdom saves or wisdom checks?
Ability checks. Wisdom checks, yes.
Yeah, that's not a save, I think.
It's not. Correct.
That would be Bane.
Yep.
And that will be my turn.
Gore clomps 30 feet away.
Because you did say walk or something.
She said go.
She said march.
Which, yep.
Yeah. I thought this would be sporting. Duel, swords. Claws in your case since you declined offer. I didn't think it was. Fine by me.
Does
Zoria.
Shell actually oh, because that would be
Yawns.
hilarious. That would be hilarious.
That,
Sorry to
that,
interrupt.
I, that was a shell. That was not a yawn.
How is Shell positioned?
She's halfway facing Zoria, one arm out.
Now, what I want to know is the cart is behind her.
Yes.
Because in my mind, this was happening like perpendicular, like
Yeah, that's
the
kind
line,
of how I envisioned it as well.
the line of combat, like it has gone a bit this way. So Zoria, as she talks, she's taking steps back. Because she can win this fight if it plays like this. How many feet were there? It were 15 feet, right? Distance between them initially.
Sure.
40 feet back, 55 feet. Zoria raises an arm and just lightning flows through it. And she does an Azula, and I need a dex save, Lucky, and I know you're great at those.
Would
And I
this
need
be at disadvantage because she can't see coming?
it's only against wisdom, right?
No, I mean the con save.
It's Lucky's deck save. It's not
Which is
your anything.
I
yeah,
understand that, but she can't see it coming.
she can. It's I think.
You're talking about the
Shell
dark
says
vision.
Mm. Oh, there's also that. I hadn't considered that. I'm not depending on that. What was it
I don't
saying?
have dark vision.
It doesn't matter.
Oh god. I'm rolling the metal dice just for this.
8d6, bud.
Shell's down
86.
either way.
If you roll enough, you might kill her, though.
Unlikely. Though it's actually likely.
If you roll all sixes.
10, 16, 22, 26, 30, 32, 33 lightning damage all at once.
Not dead.
But down?
Down. I assume, Shell, yes?
By 1 hit point, yes.
By 1 hit point. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Lightning courses through Shell's body, and that body gives up.
Drops.
Yeah. I imagine that it's like in the movies, like where it gets shocked and it just falls face
Well-
first, graciously.
Given how the spell reads, it also means there is a line of grass on fire between them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And beyond.
Mm-hmm.
It has been a while
Caught.
since Nurse fed.
And Vishla.
That would kill her actually, so I would, as a player, don't.
I don't care. I got a backup.
It doesn't matter either way. Jarek was making potions for a reason. He just sighs, gets up,
Jer-
and walks over
Z-
to Shell.
No,
Zoria
wait, stick me in her first.
would have known this, so she just let me do something before.
I need to draw
She's
a dick on
dying. Be quick.
face.
Wait, I need second.
You don't have. She's dying. Oh,
Oh boy.
She says something in a language none of you understand, and sheathes her sword and walks away.
John Davis. Just
Gore continues walking.
I'm holding on concentration for 8 fucking hours.
Yeah.
Just out of spite,
Yeah.
because she
And-
played dirty.
And Jarek feeds Shell a potion.
Yeah.
Wait, Pink.
Yeah?
Zoya has no way to know that Gore was instructed.
He attacked her, or he tried to charm her.
Okay, you just said you held it out of spite because she played dirty. Shell didn't do that.
Shell didn't say anything out loud, but Gore
Well,
did
you know.
intervene.
Gore did intervene, and that's
Yep.
enough.
She could be
That's
doing it
enough.
out of
So what's
spite of
we are?
Gore. Yeah.
Yeah.
In either case,
The
Jarek,
player is doing it out of spite because the player is very petty. I also know that, and I do want to consult this with Chaz.
Hmm?
Do you mind this? Do you want to get rid of Gore? What do you want to do?
I've told you guys 1,000 times before. Stop thinking about what I mind.
No,
It is what happens that is important.
I know you said that you expected Gore to last like a session or maybe less.
Well,
So-
now he's lasted like 4.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
so-
again, me minding things is not relevant to the game whatsoever. I appreciate you asking, but I just don't play the game that way. If it happens, it happens.
Gore
Nothing about
intervened. Zora doesn't know about Shell's psychic abilities. Nobody knows that, right?
Just
Nope.
Gore.
Nobody
Gore.
except Gore.
Yeah, she's just gonna keep the
Well,
concentration.
and Vishla,
because
yeah.
He
And
intervened.
Vishla.
Yeah.
But yes, Jarek will feed her a potion. I'm not even going to bother rolling it because it's not overly relevant. Suffice
It
to say,
Picks you
bitch
back
is
up.
healed.
He rolls you onto your side and pushes a bottle in your mouth. Remember, you have to eat the bottle.
No, you fucking do not. Do not eat the bottle. These are expensive.
You guys
Shell will jerk awake like a marionette.
Welcome back.
Thank you, my child.
You push the race button. You ought not have done that.
Who won?
Yeah, I thought that's what you were gonna say. Well, welcome back. I am gonna get back to my book.
Okay. Let me know when you're hungry.
Jerk just goes back to his book.
Joe will sit up. Stand up. Make her way to the car.
Laura's not paying attention to you, but Azurth is. Ooh.
What was that noise I did earlier?
Azurth, as always, looks pissed. But that's only because his eyebrows are shaped like they are. Eyebrows? Is that what they are?
Feathers?
Feathers, yeah.
Jerk settles in next to Daenerys. Well, that could have gone worse.
I think it kind of went for on par as how I expected.
Yeah, more or less.
I didn't expect that guy to be so defensive, but yeah.
He was touchy. I don't know.
I hope he finds what he's looking for. I just don't know that he will.
Mr. Gump,
Yes.
can a command override a suggestion?
Hmm.
I already have Discord open. I need this one.
You see, a command only lasts for one action. It's a first level spell. Suggestion lasts for 8 hours. It is concentration. I think command is too. But lasts for 8 hours, and it's a second level, so.
Been to find out. Well, she can upcast command.
You can upcast it, yes.
We
You can
fin to
try.
find out.
Nah,
I mean, that,
no
yeah,
need.
okay. It would probably come down to a, you would have to overtake, Zoria's DC shell.
DC is not that high.
But, also command is 1 round.
Mhm.
Whereas, suggestion is concentration, continuous, command, walk, 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 walk.
Command, turn around, and then just walk back.
Except, Zoria said to walk to Melanthamar.
Oh,
Laura starts picking up her camp and undoing her tent and whatnot, but then she stops. She looks at the group, she looks a bit restless.
Zoria, dear, my child.
Round
What?
two. Round 2 is here.
Not gonna be very long.
oh.
Oh. Did you understand message? Need it again. I'm not sure if Jarek has enough potions.
Hmm, that's nice. Kindly drop the spell on my friend Gore.
Why? He intervened. I thought it was agreed, a ladies' agreement, not to fight to death, but
I didn't tell him to
maybe.
do anything. He acted of his own free will.
Can I insight that? Can
Insight
all of
that
us?
bitch.
Disadvantage.
Can
Beat
all of
Decep-
my.
us?
deception. Yeah, deception insight.
It is a disadvantage.
Insight is at disadvantage. Well, no, you would have dropped hex because you went unconscious.
Oh, is it concentration?
I believe so.
Maybe.
Anything she's cast drops. Insight is. Oh, oh Lord, oh God.
It is a concentration.
So
Okay.
hex is gone.
No,
You
poor
have
Zor.
expertise on insight and deception.
She should. She took skill. She took skilled. She
I
could.
don't.
She
Yes,
could have.
skilled
Why
is
am
not
I?
expertise.
I
She
took
took skill.
expertise in deception.
She took skilled, and the charisma is her main casting ability. So I'm pretty sure it's fucking high. Anyway.
You have to beat a 17, Pink.
Yeah, no. I rolled a 3 minus 2 minus 1.
3 minus 1. Seems to be telling the truth. She didn't tell Gordon Reen.
Still, doesn't seem civilized enough. Why should I let him go?
If nothing else, he's our shield.
Hmm. Maybe your shield.
Tell you what, child.
Hmm.
You bring Gore back, we gain a bodyguard.
We.
Ladies' agreement.
She scoffs at this. Very, very, like, outwardly scoffs at this. And here I thought you were taking me seriously. I hope hierarchy is clear at least.
It's
This is how
very
we do
clear,
it.
my child. You are the superior woman in this relationship. Come over here and I will get on my knees.
Zoria. No, I said she had sheathed her rapier.
Mm-hmm.
Zoria spits on the ground like, "Pff," like, don't condescend to me.
Oh no, I'm
I don't,
totally serious, my child.
I don't
Ask
appreciate
Jarek.
insults to intelligence. Otherwise, well, you know. Next time I will ask you to step far from cart, though. Don't want to upset nerves, do we?
No, no, he's too valuable to upset.
Yes, valuable. Anyone might want to roll insight on that last word. You're welcome to.
No. I'm happy just saying, Jarek didn't believe that.
How many
Nobody.
nurses do you know? 2?
I don't insight shit.
Oh, I'm going to roll for something. If it happens, it happens. If it
If
doesn't,
it happens, it happens. I really
this
hope it's the result I'm hoping for.
this doesn't
Your
concern you.
sake.
This doesn't concern you.
Okay.
Concern Shell. She's kind of restless. Um, 1 through 10, it happens. 11 through 20, it doesn't. Roll a 7.
So it happens, whatever it is.
How to phrase this? I'm not phrasing it at all. I'm doing it like she would. And now Mima arrived. Fuck. Give me a sec.
Oh boy.
So now what, Jarek?
Well, the last time we saw something like this happen, I didn't care. Not so different this time.
Huh.
Let them beat on each other and establish their dominance. That's apparently what people do.
Jarek, Zora's walking towards you.
Oh, fuck, here we go.
What'd you say, Idris? Or Zoria?
Zoria's walking
Where's
up to Jarek.
Hmm.
Jarek? Shh. Where is Jarek positioned exactly?
He's sitting on a log. He was overwatching everything. He's right beside Nurse.
He looms over Jarek and says, "Get up."
And this is always what follows, he says to Nurse before he stands up.
Is it the sex?
No, it's the finding the way to bully the next person. What do you want?
I hit Beach, grabs him by the shirt and starts walking away, dragging him by the shirt.
Oh no, what an unforeseeable series of events.
Tosses him inside the tent and climbs in after.
Wait,
I
what?
think this is the sex.
This is an
Mahogany.
unforeseeable
That's why
series of
Snooze
events.
knew.
Mahogany. Jarek starts yelling mahogany. Are we fading to black here, Sonia?
We're fading to black. Zora has an itch. She
Good
felt
God.
thoroughly.
Jarek?
She felt thoroughly unsatisfied.
I think Jarek for once is too confused to know if he should be enjoying this.
He doesn't get a choice.
Oh wow.
I
Dragged
need
by
to
the
talk with HR.
collar, pushed into the tent. Not a word said.
She's gonna break his pelvis.
I can't think of worse ways to go.
Some pretty scary noises come out of that.
From Jarek. Yes,
You know
That's
what?
Lucky, Shell, Sika?
Ugh.
Jill's getting in the cart.
What? No. Mm-mm.
How do I say this? Not getting in the cart, getting on the driver's box.
Oh, okay. You guys might
After
want
Goa.
to wrap this up. We're going.
Loud noises.
Unforeseeable events.
I can hear Liz cackling in the background.
Ah,
Okay,
Jarek,
Zori.
roll performance or constitution for me. Just to
What's
see
the
how.
DC, Zoria?
I
think
don't
there is a
know.
DC.
Gump,
I think
help me
this is
set.
a gradient.
Help me set a DC.
Why are you asking the DM to set the DC for this?
Honestly, I would guess between 14 and a 15.
Really, that low? Do we have no standards?
17.
17? It's okay.
Okay.
The performance or the longevity?
That was performance.
Performance. All right.
It's very.
Quite
I
literally.
am making a concentration check as if I had taken 17 damage.
On Gore.
On Gore.
Who is baby.
Fuck.
I mean, I assume this all happened within like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's maybe
He's
like
not very far.
600 feet away.
Can't be
Yeah.
that far.
17, so no. She keeps concentration.
She loses concentration?
Keeps.
Keeps.
17.
Okay.
She rolled a 10 before, but it was cocked, so we re-rolled.
That would also be a little bit.
What?
I think that's why Shell is in the driver's box. Though.
Yeah. So you would catch up to Gore. The two of you. Plodding along. I assume Nurse you went with Shell.
I'm not letting that cart on my fucking sight. I jumped in the wagon. I said, "We're going."
Yeah.
There is no answer from the tent. Only noises. Aggressive noises.
Yeah. So you end up you catch up to Gore.
Who is just
Walking
Plodding
along.
And Ma will wordlessly drive the cart next to Gore and just kind of keep pace.
for 8 hours in the wrong fucking direction.
Zoya wants to play games.
This is how you get lost. In the plains.
It's not a concern for Shell.
How much is a 17? 20 minutes? Quickie?
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
He didn't forget the nipple rubbing, if that's what you're asking.
Yeah.
Tweaking. Not rubbing.
Zoria doesn't kick Jarek out of the tent without his clothes. But it just comes to a point where she just says, okay, leave.
You're done. Goodbye.
And there is no card as Jarek just stumbles out like half clothed, looking around very confused.
Where's the cart?
Oh. Oh, that's okay.
That was fun.
Yeah, they need to fight more.
Hobgoblins. Who knew?
Of I'm just gonna enjoy the afterglow.
I'm
Afterglow?
pretty sure Jarek was left wanting.
As Zer's just like
Oh.
checking his body like she bit me.
We didn't even get to cuddle.
That's probably likely.
I'm not a piece of meat. I need to be romanced.
I have an indiscreet question to ask.
Mm.
No, Zora wouldn't have let that. No, never mind.
Do it.
You need to roll higher than that to find out what happens when Zora is on the bottom.
Honestly, even if that were a high enough roll, because that is
Colorado.
actually even if that is a high roll, but I still don't think that scenario would have played out because Jarek was so fucking baffled.
Yeah. No.
So I don't think that's a thing to worry about at the moment.
Maybe next time.
Sorry, the jerk in my head just went, what?
Is Nurse confused by this?
Nurse isn't
Where is
even there.
where
Yeah,
is
I'm in the
Nurse?
No.
cart.
Yeah, but you saw Zoria drag Jarek into the tent.
Yeah, I mean, I imagined only one of two things was going to happen in that tent.
And he wanted to be present for neither of them.
Yeah.
But now Nurs is calculating all of the foolish things that he's done. For example, jumping in a moving cart with a crazy lady chasing after a monster who can't do anything other than walk in a direction for 8 fucking hours.
You don't know that.
Yeah, I know, but I do know that she's a fucking crazy lady and she's chasing after him.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, does Shell know what suggestion does?
It is a
She-
verbal command.
she can assume that Zora charmed them. Yeah, I think it's fair to make that
No,
assumption.
not what I asked though. Is does she know what
The
that
specifics
specific
of
spell does?
suggestion. Shell
Nope.
could roll an Arcana check on it.
Ah,
No. Okay.
Shell could roll her
Keep on.
dice instead of typing it in.
my husband is over by the dice, and I don't want to get up because then he's
Oh.
gonna need something. So
Nope.
And I'm the
Okay.
petty one.
Don't know
I
what
just-
suggestion does.
I just had to ask because there's an easy way to end suggestion, but whatever. 8 hours in the wrong direction. Sure. Let's
don't-
fucking go.
I'm not metagaming this.
Shell, how long are you going to follow this guy?
Till he turns around.
What if he never turns around?
He will.
How do you know?
Magic wears off.
How do you know?
Magic wears off.
I don't want to keep going in this direction, though.
Well, then help me in the spell.
I don't know how spells work. You remember, I use a crossbow exclusively.
Look at them bonding over solving a problem.
Gore. Halt. Stop. Stay. Sit.
No.
Heal.
No.
I don't dare smack him because he'll punt me half a fucking mile away and I'll still be equally as fucked. You, on the other hand, you could slap him. Or maybe
Good.
drive the horses into him. Then he'll be mad at the
What
horses.
the horses?
Hmm?
What hurt the horses?
It might not. And one of them deserves to die anyway.
Would be a quick way to kill Nickelback.
Oh, poor Nickelback.
Shell doesn't know anything about Nickelback.
Yeah, but as a player,
There's 2 horses.
Ah.
If you're gonna ram a horse into gore, let me know.
nurse, my
We'll
dear.
roll a die.
Nope. Enough of the cuteness. Just nurse. Not my
Nurse.
child. There you go.
Why don't you shoot our companion?
So we don't have companions. You and I.
Shoot Gore.
So he can kill me? Are you out of your fucking mind?
And hand me the crossbow and I will.
Minus 3.
Nobody touches Lola except for me.
Lola?
Lola.
Lola?
That's what I named her. Yep.
Almost as good as Vera.
Right. Horses will be pulled adjacent to Gore. And the whip.
You're gonna
That's
whip
coming out.
gore. Okay. Whips are finesse weapons, so you may use your strength or your dex, I believe.
I use strength.
Yeah. 14 gore.
His AC's higher than that.
Probably.
Yeah, no.
He also has ridiculously high AC. Oh, I'm so glad I'm
That-
petty. Oh.
That tickled.
Okay. Doesn't affect gore. He doesn't take notice.
A reaction.
Hmm?
Well, it's time to
Nope.
keep going. I
Shell
will keep
just-
going till I get success on this.
Yeah, I mean, eventually you'll get success.
Oh, god damn it.
Not that time, though.
Gore lifts his sworded hand and just waves it over his shoulder as if to fly, like swat away a fly.
I really don't want to harm him just because he's going to harm me. And
You'll
I
be
would
fine.
much rather him harm you.
Yeah, you'll be fine, Nose. That's why I'm doing the hitting.
I'm gonna say that eventually, like after 30 minutes that they started their search, the concentration does drop.
That's
Not
terrible.
not because of Jarek, but
Because
because
Zori is
Zora.
exhausted and passes out.
No, because Zora just at some point realizes that, oh fuck, they went with a card. Shit, we need to find them. They must be following Gore, so he may not be wanting to move that way now. This is counterproductive. I'm dropping concentration.
That's terrible.
Play stupid games, win stupid prizes.
No, that's terrible for a different reason. So does Do we just want to say that happens now, or we want to keep whipping it in Devo?
No, this happens now. Yeah.
So she's alongside him, and there's a horse right beside him.
Hmm. And she's trying to get his attention with a whip.
Well, I mean, successfully, I imagine. I doubt he has an AC of 21.
Okay. I hate myself, I hate the situation, and I hate all of you.
Sorry.
Okay.
What's a horse's AC?
Oh.
Like 11.
Don't worry about it. Spare the dying and lay on hands. It'll be fine.
Watch him kill the horse outright.
You're
Good
attacking
God.
the horse, not the person
Which
that whipped
horse,
you.
out of curiosity? Is
The
it
horse
Cletus
is
or Nickelback?
it's Nickelback. That was the 1d2, so not Cletus in this case. And no, he's just attacking the first thing in sight as it drops. And I imagine it's gonna be the horse.
Okay.
So he definitely fucking hit, and a longsword's 1d10, right?
Hmm. If it's two-handed.
Oh, if it's two-handed. Okay, so 1d8.
D8. With a shield, yeah.
First hit, and then he immediately tries to shove the horse into the ground with his shield.
So oppose strength checks.
Oh, he has shield master. Interesting.
I'm so fucking sorry for this horse.
He's gonna
Okay.
attack at advantage. Oh
Or,
God.
How much damage did
or
you do?
I'm refreshing my memory on it
10
now.
damage.
Yeah, he did 10 so far, then he shoved it, which
Opposing strength check.
yeah, I think there was something special about this.
I think you get to do it as a bonus action.
Yeah, it is a bonus.
Okay.
I like your gusto, Gore, but please don't kill it.
That I'm pretty sure that fucking horse is gonna die.
Outright
Um
dead.
yeah, makes a strength athletics.
Gordo's.
Yeah, Gore adds a athletics, and the horse can make athletics or acrobatics.
I don't think horses are gonna make.
It
They
made
do
an,
have they do have an advantage on being knocked prone, I think. Or is that donkeys?
What was your roll?
15.
Congratulations, you knocked the horse down.
Okay. And I'll just get this out of the way real quick.
That hits.
Yeah.
Action Surge?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
The horse is fucking dead.
This horse is fucking toast.
You have advantage because it's prone.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, let me make sure that wasn't a crit, otherwise it doesn't matter. Wasn't a crit, and the final roll, just I'll do the damage for the last two hits all at once.
What's that gif or that video? Stop! He's already dead.
Yeah. So the horse is down.
Hold. So the horse is down, and then it got down, and then Gore just goes fucking nuts on it. Just slashing the living fuck out of this thing over and over and over and over.
The horse is dead.
Nickelback has ceased to fucking be. With a total of over 40 damage. Like,
Mm-hmm. And 2
I'm
crits.
dead.
Yeah.
Mincemeat.
The other horse fucking
Spooks.
spooks. But at this point, it's dragging Nickelback.
Half of it at least, like.
Yeah. So it's not moving very well. But it's trying. And you start going in a circle. Nurs and Shell.
and Gore's helmet just jerks up. He's normally really slow, but it's very quick. He jerks up unnaturally to stare at the living horse.
Oh boy.
Nobody gonna
Boy,
see.
Nurs,
that's
Shell.
enough.
Gore does stop. He looks to Shell, Nurse, down at the horse.
I mean, should Shell make a animal handling check against Gore?
That's a DM call. I'm not gonna say anything.
It's no.
He does stop, however. He's just staring down at the Nickelback slowly being dragged in pieces across the dirt road.
Mm-hmm.
My child, look what you've done.
Bonding. Gore. Yay.
Bonding.
Yes, you and I, we share something now.
I hated the horse. You killed the horse.
I mean, I killed the horse too. It was just then brought back to life. So I'm mighty thankful that he also dislikes this horse.
That's
Go on, my child. Do you realize what this means?
horse has magic. Demon.
A demon horse. Now that sounds like something I could use.
All right, let's say that. Alternatively, or you damaged something of mine, so now you have to work off that debt. Congratulations.
Yours?
This is called enslavement.
Congratulations, Gore. You aren't going to Melanthamar anymore.
You consort with demon horses.
Mm-hmm, exactly.
I want to see how this plays. Oh god. Shell has like 6 hit points.
Yep.
Yes. And it's been very difficult to not just kill her so that the whole killing of the giant titan didn't take place.
Gore does notably seem more alert and slightly more intelligent than normal, though. I mean, if you're to judge his speech. But that's about all that's happening there.
Does Gore continue his path?
No, he's just standing there watching the cart circle him.
Yeah.
It comes to a stop. Alright, Nose, help me get the harness off of this dead one.
Yeah, sure. I guess I'll dress it too. Waste not, want not.
It's not whatnot. Gore, dearie, could you put this on for me?
Gore just stares, questioning.
Shall hold up the harness and jiggle it.
I mean, she's right. It's gonna take two to get this thing to move.
You're gonna have the horse murderer next to the one left horse.
Yeah.
That's gonna
I
go
was
real
trying to
well.
do the same thing too. I'm familiar with how this works.
Gore walks over, but doesn't take the leash. He puts his shield up on the driver coach and just grabs the yoke and lifts.
That works.
That'll do.
Alright, let's go.
Well,
Out
I'm
we
not
go.
done dressing the horse though.
Poor fucking Nickelback.
Nurse
I
is
mean,
just like putting the fucking sword breaker into its stomach.
As fast as I can, I'll get as much meat.
I like how we started this session like we're gonna time skip, and we did the exact opposite.
No, we did time skip. We
Oh,
time
yeah,
skipped
yeah,
2
yeah.
days.
2 days.
Time skip. Yeah.
That's okay. Sika and Adris have time skipped already.
True.
Okay.
But yeah, back to the camp, I'm supposing. Unless Shell is driving them elsewhere.
Nerds, make a
I've
survival
caused
check.
enough chaos.
We'll see how long it takes you to gather meat.
Sure.
Can I help?
If you want.
Nat 20 for a total of 24.
Yeah,
Nice.
That'll do.
that'll do. You gather
I
as much
should
meat
say.
as you need.
All right. I huck it in the cart.
Inside?
So there's just a puddle of bloody horse meat sitting in the bottom of our carriage.
You know, it that tracks.
It's a good place to sleep.
The top of the cart was too far away, and it was just more convenient to just shove it in. And only Jarek and Nurse sleep in the cart anyway. It's not like we're perturbed by blood.
No, that's true.
Yeah. You might end up a little filthy, though.
Oof.
I can say it. The F word.
Well, I guess we go back now, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
On that note,
Jarek is crawling out of a tent.
no, actually, after this amount of time, actually turning back to the tent and drawing a dagger.
Oh,
Which dagger? The only one that
Yeah, fuck it.
matters.
Yeah, it's gonna be. It'll be Vishla.
Good choice.
Fight me.
You saying that to
Did you hear
Zoria?
that?
Yeah.
oh, he's trying to go for round 2.
He's trying to get his
Beautiful.
rocks off. Okay, whatever it takes.
I don't care what happens over there. It doesn't even need to be played, just so that's known.
Hi, Tanker.
Zoria looks at him, unamused. No. You had enough.
Fuck.
Insult her, idiot.
Oh, you're red.
Tilts ahead. Really?
That's being observant.
You're a bugbear.
Zoria like rubs her face. Sits up. Holding covers.
Oh,
Do I
now
need to
she's
make-
modest.
It's done. Do I need to make you walk 8 hours in that direction too? I just might.
Would rather
Speaking
you
of
didn't.
Speaking of which, they left.
Yeah, not my priority at the moment.
Fuck. Okay. And she like frowns her head, and this is her dropping concentration, so whatever happens.
Mm-hmm.
We should find them. Though I will say turtle might be problem. And
Might be.
gore definitely is going to be problem. He doesn't even
Yeah.
have courtesy to observe duel.
Tomorrow's problem. I have a different problem right now. Fight me.
No.
And his penis is very prominently rock hard between his legs. Just so everyone watching that doesn't understand that.
Mm-hmm.
Make me a sandwich.
Oh, trying to provoke her. Interesting.
Stands up. Does the same thing he did to Shell. Walks right up to him, looks down.
Naked?
No. If
Sheet? Naked? I mean, you're out in the
And
middle
said-
of a fucking field.
And she just said no.
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 he will punch her.
Punch or punt?
He will punch her.
He's gonna hoof her in the front butt.
He's just gonna.
Okay.
Make an attack roll. I have no armor on.
Yeah. 19.
Hits.
That hits.
3 damage.
He looks a little kind of indignant. This is more damage than Turtle did.
Fight me.
No.
God damn it.
Pick up my stuff.
Stick me in
We
her.
need to chase. We need to chase after them.
What?
Now.
Priorities.
I mean, honestly, you would. Well, you can only see 60 feet. Never mind.
Well, it's all right. The conversation ended when Pink said that she turned around.
Yeah.
So Dirk just leans back and.
An ass man, huh?
He's a connoisseur. There are
Yeah.
many different flavors.
Certainly not a tip man with Zodia.
They have to appreciate each for their individual strengths.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, he does put Vishla away and starts packing up.
Well, that was disappointing for both of us.
Derek's had an eventful day.
He's had a confusing day.
As Zora is inside her tent, she starts talking to Jarek. Like, oh, Jarek, this reminds me, I want to speak to Vishla again. At your
Yeah.
convenience.
Yeah, fine.
Maybe when we're settled down again. We should move, though. Who knows how far they got? We should follow tracks.
Yeah, it shouldn't be hard. I mean, the big one leaves tracks like craters.
I'm guessing a minute later, Zora emerges fully dressed, fully armored, looking pristine,
Clean. Yeah.
clean.
The warm summer air.
Yeah.
Breeze blows. Ruffles the grass a little.
You know, remind me in the future that you can do that.
What?
Magic.
Yes. Is what I do.
Could have fun with that. Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
How
You're
many
right,
of them?
bitch.
What?
In front.
In front of. Oh, Bubbles. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I'll walk.
You're faster on horse.
Yeah, I have more dignity off of it, though. And
No,
that's
you
in
don't.
critically short supply. Let's
Mm-hmm.
go.
So you two eventually take off back towards
Wherever the fuck they went.
east.
Yeah. Following the tracks, either from the coach or from the crater Score leaves behind.
Probably from the coach, be easier. Although there's like a wide track, and then there's 2 wheel ruts on either side of it. From Gore and then the wheels.
How many of them do you think are dead, by the way?
What?
Do you think any of them are dead? Nurse just
Mm,
ran off alone with Shell.
It's true. We didn't mean that to happen this way, but guess Turtle took coach whilst we were distracted. That is what I assume, at least.
Distracted.
I had each. Shut up. You enjoyed it.
Oh, yeah, no. Please, distract me more.
Distract me harder, Daddy.
Never thought I would like abs. Go figure.
It looks at you indignant. Did we
What?
come across a do we come across a dead horse?
You would come across the
No,
cart
they
before
would
you
come across the
dead horse.
coach.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, coming back.
Yep.
There they are,
Minus a horse.
minus a
Oh.
horse.
Well, I see Nurs, I see Shell, I see. Oh, great, he's here.
Where
No
is
corpses.
I don't see Nickelback.
Oh, huh?
It's
One
cool.
corpse.
Unintended consequences. Maybe I should have kept concentration.
Play stupid games, win stupid prizes.
I wasn't the one who lost.
Depends on who. I think you were fighting two very different fights if you think back.
Probably.
Well. Yeah, she did sleep with Jared. That's a loss for her. Are we good to go then?
Actually,
Is that
yeah.
out of our systems?
Is Jarek still hard?
It's Jarek.
He's a
Like
teenager.
if he had a supernatural ability, it would be an everlasting erection. Yeah, priapism. He's a vampire. Why not?
Fuck is priapism? Never mind. I don't
Priapism
wanna-
No,
is
you don't. Nope, no. We don't discuss that. We will not discuss that.
well, a priapism's not as bad as milking the priapism. That's infinitely worse.
Yeah, let's not.
I'll look it up later.
Lucky,
Please
no. Lucky,
Really
no.
do look up milking a priapism.
You
You'll
put
love
your
it.
damn hand down, Lucky. Don't you do it to this.
I knew that word from school.
Nope. Moving on.
Yes, Shell.
Yes, Lucky.
Jarek,
Yes.
does that need to be addressed?
Again?
Again? What
Well-
happened while I was gone?
What do you?
Satisfaction was attempted to be had, since it was denied. That happened.
I mean, I guess she couldn't take one head off of somebody's shoulder, so she went after mine. I mean, she got distracted. She's fiery. What do you want?
So, Jarek, is she as bad of a lay as she is as a fighter?
Lightning bolt.
I'm confused on a few levels right now.
How long has it been? Like 40 minutes?
Like an hour tops.
50 minutes, yeah.
15 minutes, not enough for a
50.
short rest. 50?
50, 50. No, not enough for a short rest because a lot of that you were packing up your camp.
And or
No.
packing up everything.
For her.
Oh,
Not
for
him.
Shell. Like an hour and change.
Oh, okay. She gets to roll hit dice. I guess. I don't know.
Not going to.
Light
I-
activity could be driving a cart, I suppose.
Just in case it fucking comes up. She did heal 18 from the potion.
That's not nothing.
No.
And so that's 38.
Hmm.
20 lay on hands.
Nurse, she's had a nosebleed since she woke up. You could smell it in the air.
I'm still focusing on the 20 points of lay on hands. But, okay. So, she has a nosebleed. I knew that she bleeds blood.
Right.
I know that she leaks blood.
As opposed to motor oil, yes. She's not a warforged.
It is Shell. You wouldn't be surprised if she bled more motor oil. I mean,
Magma.
The thing that I would be most curious about is whether or not she still has her tattoo. Because she's younger and she has all her fingers. Does she still have her tattoo?
Well, which one?
The Hente one. let me get you, grab you,
The
feel you,
tickle tattoo.
and shove things in orifices, make them come out your fucking eye sockets.
Answer us now.
Also, how is it that Shell is seeing in the dark?
You don't know
Because it
that.
is fucking dark. Well, I noticed that your eye is not a stone anymore.
Are you asking, Shell?
Mm,
Do I converse with my enemy?
no,
To know your enemy is to know your friend.
no. I'm just letting this miracle unfold, I guess, because it clearly didn't cross anybody else's mind.
Mm-hmm.
So, high noon tomorrow, you and I.
Noon, nurse?
Well, my noon.
High night noon. It's a shame we don't have a word for that.
High moon.
Like in the
What's
middle of the
happening at
night.
noon?
It's called midnight.
Well, there are some unresolved things since when I last saw you. And either I'll get my aggression out and be happy, or I'll be dead. Either way, neither of them are my problem anymore.
Is there any chance you could fight Zoria instead?
Because we all want to have a go at turtle tonight.
Because while I enjoyed seeing you lifeless on the ground,
Alright, everyone, let's get it out of our systems. Nose, bring the crossbow. Jarek, bring the erection. Zoya, you want a round two? Let's go.
I don't actually have any unfinished business with you.
Alright, come on, let's all unload. Let's get this baggage unpacked.
I have what I need, but if
We're
you're
going to feel
willing,
superior for all of, 3 or 4 hours. We're going to wake up in the morning or evening. And then things are going to go right back to the way they were. So let's unpack.
how exactly? With you in charge? Is that what you're assuming?
Hmm,
What the fuck is happening right now?
They all think
Just
they're
trying-
in charge.
Why
She's
are they
trying to
always
keep
fighting?
her-
Vishla, do you understand why they're always fighting about this? Like, I
They're
don't.
women.
Oh. Oh.
PMSing.
it's a clip measuring contest. I don't know.
How
Well,
about
we
you?
have resting to have go. Do what you want.
Baby boy. Baby boy.
Bye.
Argus
No.
just fucked up.
No,
Her
he didn't
husband.
fuck up. He's a big dum dum. Hey, little boy, you got the blanky stuck on your butt.
Oh, he did that thing again?
Yes, he does that thing all the time. And oh yes, baby. Yes. Excuse me, folks. Sweater Argus.
He needs to
Well,
tuck in the dog. 'Cause
well,
the
you
dog
all.
put the
Wow.
blanket on its butt.
While
Come
you
on,
all
Zoya.
fight,
Let's
nurse,
play.
nurse, while they're deciding whatever they're deciding, can I ask you a question?
Yeah, don't see why not.
Are you planning on killing her, or just killing her, killing her? Like,
Yeah.
Mm,
cause like I don't want this to end up like Nickelback again, and I'm honestly I don't mind when you guys yell at me. It's just getting kind of boring.
Speaking of which, Gore, know your manners. Do not intervene in duel.
to
Gore
your
does
point,
not respond.
Jarek,
Gore is currently having a staring contest with the other horse. So
uh, I don't know my intentions, I guess. I mean, If I really wanted her dead, I would have finished her there when she was lifeless. A
That's
little bit more
why I'm
electrifying.
asking. Like, if you down her and get out of your system the way Big Red did, it are you gonna get upset if I bring her, healing? Because I'm gonna be honest. There any day now, there's gonna be a horde of adventurers storming around the corner, and Grandma may be very grandma, but Grandma is yet another target for arrows, and I'm allergic to arrows.
He's a big target. She's white.
You have a good point.
I just don't want to start any more fights because you guys seem to generate them faster than I can predict them.
Well, that's why I was gonna wait until she had a full night's rest.
Oh yeah, by all means, you guys do what you do.
It would be poor form to harm a wounded creature, and I wouldn't feel as good about it, knowing that she was injured.
I mean, I can make her not injured.
Mm,
Is this said within earshot of Grandma?
Yeah,
well, of
yeah.
course.
Derek's not being quiet about this conversation at all.
Excellent,
Yeah,
thank you.
and I mean, at this point, Nurse is in and out of the cart unloading the meat. I'm gonna start trying to, I guess, turn it into jerky by smoking it.
During the
Oh, is
evening,
that what?
taking
Is that
time
what is
to
that? Sorry,
Mm,
go.
taking time at
Yeah,
night to do this.
I mean, it's kind of one of those things. You set it and forget it. I mean, make a TP, put the heat cube inside, let it do its fucking job.
Nose, can that wait till tomorrow?
The cooking bit,
Yes. Let's drive through the night, and then when we're all resting, I will oversee the jerky. How about that?
I mean, it's for you and Zoria, so sure.
Horse jerky. Yum.
Horse meat is
Maybe
not
it's
that
good. I
bad.
don't know.
West meat's not bad.
Yeah, it's not
I
bad.
mean,
I'm
I
pretty
don't
sure
know.
I've had it without knowing at one point or another. So
I mean, where do you draw the line, right?
Dogs
Somewhere
and
after
cats.
cat girls.
Cat girls.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it's gonna take to get it out of my system. I mean, I could just slap her repeatedly, but that's not as satisfying. Plus, she could just eat the fuck out of me, and then I'd be more angry.
I don't think it's necessarily a secret at this point, and maybe I'm wrong and full of shit. So normal Jarek, salt, take it with salt. But I think you guys are fighting a completely different fight than her.
I have
Yeah,
impression that she
fine.
likes it to get beaten. Is that kink?
Wait, you
Uh,
think she likes it when we fight her? I don't want to bring her satisfaction, but I have this angst and anger that needs to be dealt with. She humiliated me, god damn it.
Hmm.
oh
Cheap,
Reminds
boy.
me of
cheap,
that
cheap
story.
nose.
Hmm.
You know, cheap like a chicken.
Mm. Well, I'm gonna be over here reading a book.
We should get underway. We're losing time. More so without one of the horses. We should get it replaced as soon as we can. Unfortunately, I gave my coin to Sika, so I cannot contribute.
Can't we just use
I mean,
bubbles?
honestly, I wouldn't think you would contribute. You've not shown any desire to help at all yet.
And the next one is gonna be Nurs and Big Red. Got it. Can't we use bubbles?
No, we can't. She never has offered bubbles. In fact, she refuses to be a benefit.
The fact that horse died for second time, I think, Makes me reluctant to offer bubbles.
I'm not asking you to offer bubbles. I am, as kindly as I can, asking if we may use bubbles.
I also don't have a problem with Bubbleson, so I won't be the one to kill him.
Let's be frank. I don't trust that thing near the horse. He's been fucking Cletus for the last 2 hours.
Okay,
I don't
consensus. Do you want me to make him go away and not chase him this time? I can do it. I can tell him
targets.
to. I can
Other
tell him
things for people to hit. They're important to me.
to.
It
Gore.
is true. Like the first day we met, he got shot, and he's been scared about it ever since.
Fine. Bubbles, I'm sorry about this, but they need you. And she'll start like talking as if it were a dog. Yeah, like patting him.
Yes, Lucky.
This isn't Lucky. This is Shell.
Shell is raising her hand.
Oh God.
Did she
Man,
pick that up from Sika?
What's going on, Shell?
You know. Sure, you won that little spat. She can ride Bubbles. I'll pull the cart with Gore.
Yeah, I'm gonna be just as honest here. Shell, I don't have any outstanding issues with you, but I'm also just not dumb enough to depend on you for pulling the cart. I don't want to put myself in a position where I'm dependent on hit that thing and yourself to pull the cart. I'm gonna veto that. That's a
that
no.
thing.
I second
Uh,
the motion.
The offer
I
was made.
I drive cart. This is my horse now.
Bubbles was always your horse?
Yes, I know. That's why I drive cart now, because it's my horse.
You drove the cart before and it wasn't your horse. I don't
Let let
understand.
Well,
let
no one else knew how to drive cart before. She knows, but
I picked it up.
so I drive. The two of you, she points to Gore and Shell, walk.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I feel like Gore should take a break. I mean, he hauled the cart, he killed the
Gore
horse.
doesn't feel
All
tired.
that.
He's not of his kind to feel such things.
Yeah, but
He's
Nurse
not.
doesn't know this.
Zora is explaining to him. Gore was designed for higher purpose.
Okay, but like he's also my hero, and I want him to take it easy.
kill one fucking horse, become hero.
Well, I mean, we're horse butt brothers now. Yep, horse brothers.
Might want to workshop that one.
Yep,
Mm-hmm.
gonna have to equine homies,
Nope.
Nope.
equine explorers. Yeah,
No.
Definitely.
No.
Oh.
yeah. I'll workshop it.
Besides, Shell's most useful to us when she's not dragging things all day.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
I'm of
So
no use to the party.
does Shell have any of the tools that I once saw her with? The spear and the shield.
No.
Nope, nothing. Totally taken. She does have the whip that Jared gave her, though.
Her old whip.
Yep.
Yeah, all of her equipment was taken um, in town, in the city that she was ported to. So,
The only thing she still
Yep.
has that you would be able to see is the scales and
the toga
the back tattoos.
and the back tattoos.
Mm. Well, I guess Zoria puts bubbles in front of the cart. attaches him,
Mhm.
orients herself like real quick, and just starts driving them in the right direction.
Yeah. Southwest.
Maybe one day we'll actually get where we're going.
Yeah, but when we get there, all hell will break loose and we'll have to leave.
I'm sorry, what was that?
That's the idea, nurse.
I said whenever we get to where we're going, all hell will break loose and we'll have to leave.
I mean, yeah, that's how this normally goes, but in this case, that's almost desirable.
Is it though? Like, where are we going? What are we doing? Fishless thing?
Yeah.
How'd you find out where he lives?
Um, you know how the angel descended?
Yeah, how could I forget?
Yeah, yeah. One of the cards I pulled got me let me ask 3 questions.
We know, we saw you asking questions, we just didn't hear answer.
Oh,
Yeah, I got answers.
interesting. Oh, that's sounds like kind of a good card.
Yeah,
You pulled a card and we got questions. You pulled a card and you pulled a card and we had to leave.
Nerds, are you considering pulling cards?
I don't know, because Grandma can talk now, so the stroke thing is not forever.
You might explode.
I don't think.
Oh, right, the exploding bit. Yeah, I'm out.
Why do we think we can explode?
Magical cards are unpredictable.
You can't explode, nurse. Take it from me. I got all the bad cards already.
I mean, Jarek got a pretty bad card.
Admittedly, it was only bad because of where we were.
True.
Touche. I'll look
We're in the middle of
around.
the wilderness.
There's nobody around, so
Nobody
that
around.
wouldn't be a problem anymore. Uh, hmm. See, the problem is everybody gets melee weapons. That like if I knew it was a melee weapon exclusive thing, then I would be less interested. But if there's a chance that it's not, yes,
I got magic.
I mean, if you're saying that out loud, Jarek will just gesture at his whip. His very, very fancy looking whip.
well, sure, but like I'm good at one thing, and that's shooting things. Like I could have chosen other weapons in life, but Lola called out to me
Well, I mean, you like your sword breaker, so worst case
yeah,
scenario, you don't
for,
walk away losing anything.
for like picking locks and gut deer.
Yeah, please don't do the picking lock thing. Can we not talk about that?
It's not a fork,
Yeah,
it's a knife.
I'm
yeah,
still a little
exactly.
upset about the fork.
Well, yeah, but we still got in, right?
We
How do
broke
we know?
half the stuff.
Well, how do we know that it's the fork's fault? Like maybe that helped.
Yeah, I'm not talking about this. I'm not going to stop you if you want to. You do you. I'm not going to encourage you either. I've learned that encouraging anybody in this group is a bad idea because then they blame you.
Thank you for your words of wisdom, Jarek.
That was ominous. Pretty sure I'm going to regret that sentence. Well, we all done then? Pack up for the night, settle, or for the day, settle in? Or are you gonna like grandma? What's going on? Is it safe for
Oh,
me to open a book?
yeah, by all means.
Oh yes,
Okay,
yes.
that's a no. Okay, I'm gonna be on watch. I'm gonna take a walk.
Covered up in sheets,
Oh, I didn't know
I
that.
assume that we've driven through the night and it's
presumably.
daytime
Oh,
again.
if we're hitting day, never mind. He's just like, never mind. I'm going to fucking sleep.
We have daywalkers for this. 3 of
Yeah,
them.
he is not. He is not nerds. He will not risk the sun. Fuck all of that.
And not much place to hide.
No. Which is
Hmm.
exactly why I didn't want to go to the desert.
Desert's a great place.
Unless you want to hide from the fucking sun.
Sure.
Then it's the opposite of a great place. So yeah, he'll head off to sleep.
Okay. We will end it there.
Can we time skip a little bit
That's
after
the
this?
idea.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yes.
We
got
needed
the
to
time
see.
skip foreplay out of the way.
Yeah, we needed to see how Grandma would react.
I'm still not convinced we have, but you know,
So
What do
for
you mean by that?
you know what I mean by that.
No,
the-
I honestly do not.
I do not think we've seen Grandma react to the events. I don't think we will for a long time.
for those of you watching, thanks for watching. I don't think we have a date set for our next session, being the
Yes,
holiday
we did.
season. Oh,
Yeah.
my mistake. What day is it?
Friday, although Chaz will be 30 minutes late.
Chaz, you suck, but okay.
Friday's when I have to get the baby food.
Okay.
Food for the snakes,
Yes.
the reptiles.
So Friday, 1800 EST.
1830.
Yep.
I'll be on at 1800 with the rest of you.
You can always start without me. Don't be afraid.
That's the idea.
That's my day in the office. I might be a little late. Actually, I definitely will be late.
I can be early because I'm doing nothing that day.
Right? It's great. So we'll
Especially
see
in
you
an
then
elevator.
in 1 week.
Wait, I might have that day off.
Tanker, thanks for watching.
Have a good one, everyone.